Asylum Wrestling Podcast.
And that's the bottom line.
So, I want to welcome everybody to our second installment of the Virtual Asylum with special guest Hacksaw Jim Duggan. How's it going, Hacksaw?
Well, very good, brother. But you know the first thing Hacksaw Jim Duggan has to do, Rocky, is give a big ho! Yeah, that's the way to hoe, fellas. If you're going to hoe like you mean it. It's the blood flowing, it's air in the lungs. Just got to be careful hoeing up in New York, though, I'll tell you.
Just wanted to give a quick shout out to our servicemen and women up against the odds and protecting our freedom. So we wanted to give a little shout out to them and give them a big old we love you and we appreciate you.
You're not kidding, though. We do an awful lot with the military, and it's always our honor, man. Just recently, we're down at Fort Sam Houston in San Antonio, Texas, with the Wounded Warriors. I tell you, that puts everything in perspective.
That's a great program.
Talk to one of those kids, and then tell me why you're kneeling down in the field.
Exactly. Amen to that, bro.
My opinion.
And then also, we this past week we had a tragedy in the wrestling community. We had a hero, Shag Gaspard, who passed away tragically, saving his son. So we wanted to do a quick 10-bell salute for him to honor his passing. So we're going to go ahead and put that up. So, yeah, really sad time last week.
Oh, unbelievable. What a great young man he was. I mean, you know, when I was, because WWF was my heyday, you know, but when I worked with Dusty, DiBiase, and Orton, I came back in WWE. I was with Super Crazy in Eugene. I worked with Dusty's kid, DiBiase's kid, and Orton's kid. The old man that I had to become friends with a young guy. Great young man, and tell you, died a hero. And so often, wrestling, you hear, "Oh, it's a tragedy." Died in a hotel room with a drug overdose. That's not a tragedy. That's a personal choice. I can't throw no stones because I did a lot in my day. This is a true tragedy. But this young man gave this life. And what a huge star he was becoming. There was with The Rock. A horrible shame, but a true hero.
Amen to that.
Amen. Yeah.
So let's go ahead and
have some fun. Let's go, baby.
Get some fun going. Let's get somebody in here and get things rolling.
Who do we got to start?
Looks like was Jared first, Goldie? All right. Here we go. What's going on, Jared?
Hey, Jared. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, Jared.
How you guys doing?
What's up, Jared?
Doing good.
Hey, this is so cool.
Jared would like to be signed today.
Awesome.
Oh, that one.
It looks great. Yeah. Awesome.
Cool. Well, I'll sign it right now. Where you from, Jared? Where you live?
I live in Flint, Michigan.
Okay, cool, man.
Yeah.
Never been to the shows before?
Oh yeah, plenty of times. Yeah, I guess mostly you know watched you when I was a kid you were in WCW. That's when I was started watching it, and but obviously I've seen all your old stuff, a bunch of your old stuff since then. So
we like to call it classics, Jared.
Yeah, classics. Yeah. Yeah. Man,
Do you have the network?
Really
By
awesome.
chance? Do you have the network?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you
Great
watched
one.
Legend House yet?
Yes, I watched
That is hysterical.
Yeah,
That is
it was great.
hysterical.
It was awesome. Yeah,
Expecting a drama, they got a comedy out of it.
yeah, it was awesome.
Hey, also, Jared, I'm going to stick a card in. I didn't tell Rock and you guys. My first ever virtual con, I'm going to stick cards in for everyone.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you still
Thank you
watch
for
the
doing
show?
that, Jim.
I
You still
do.
watch
Yeah,
the
I do.
show?
I watch. I'm obviously I'm home a lot more, so I'm watching a lot of wrestling right now. I'm a teacher, so I'm teaching from home, so I'm at home watching a lot of wrestling, and my kids are. Now I'm trying to make. I've got 2 little girls. I'm trying to make them wrestling fans early. Get them early.
I got 2 daughters. Thank goodness neither one of them wanted to be wrestlers, so I know what to go with you, man.
Yeah. So no, my oldest one, she's got some interest, but my younger one, she's too little.
But that's a lot of times people come up. They say, "Hacksaw, you got any advice for my kid? They want to be a wrestler." Yeah. Get golf clubs. That's the money's at. A lot easier on the body,
For sure. Yeah. So, well, this is awesome. This is like I get the pressure of being first, and so I'm like I was like super nervous.
Yeah, this is my first time doing these. I guess this may be the way of the future. Have you ever been to a regular wrestling con or Comic Con?
I've just been to like Comic Cons and things like that. So
well, they're fun too, man. Comic Cons are fun. They usually have 1 or 2 old time wrestlers in there.
Yeah. I went a couple years ago in Detroit, and I met Piper was there, and Greg Valentine was there, and
was Greg awake?
Scott Steiner was there. So there were a couple people there. So yeah.
Everybody always loves Greg's chops. He's a old grouchy guy, old Greg. Piper, everybody loves Piper.
Yeah.
Greg's a little grouchy sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, very
Any
cool.
wrestling questions for me, brother?
I was like, I guess my one question is, what was it like wrestling Andre the Giant? He just seems like such a I just am so fascinated by him, and just how big he was and everything about him, and I just can't imagine what that would have been like.
Nowadays there's a lot of 7-footers, but back then there was only one Andre the Giant. I said, folks, you've seen Princess Bride. Andre the Giant, right? I mean, get on the airplane next to a businessman. I said, I had a rough get you off, brother. I just got done with the giant. He killed that villagers in his the night before. Well, brother. Gab away, man. We're here.
Yeah. Oh no! I'll let the next person go. I'm just so excited to meet you, and this has been a real treat. So thanks, guys, for setting this up.
Let's see that autograph, everybody.
So,
Let's see that autograph, Jim.
So put it in the sleeve now.
We'll just let it dry.
Oh, I can't
Let
wait.
it dry for a minute.
The sisters at St. Mary's Academy would be very happy. So many guys nowadays, they make like an X or a circle or something for an autograph. I'm like, what are you talking about, guys? Anyway, Jared, nice talking to you, buddy.
Yeah, it was great talking to you guys. Yeah, thanks guys for setting this up. Appreciate
My
it.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
talk to you guys later.
Thank you, Jared.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
One
All
down.
right, first person is done. Wow.
The ice is broken.
Who's next there, Goldie?
You said you had. I apologize. You said you had a couple guys backstage. Let me make sure their order is right. You still have Clayton and Matt backstage.
Clayton is, Dan is, Sean is, and it says Jared is.
Is it Sean Ashton or Sean Peterson?
It just says Sean. I'm guessing it's Peterson.
Okay, so Dan Gleason would go first.
All right. Let's bring Dan in.
All right.
There he is.
Hey, Dan.
What's up, Dan?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Danny
Hey,
Two Belts.
Hacksaw.
How you doing, Dan?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Very good, buddy. Where are you from? Where you living?
I am from Aberdeen, Washington.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, very good. I live down in South Carolina now. I lived in from upstate New York, but then I went to school in Texas, and then in wrestling, you live everywhere, but we live in South Carolina now. That's the whole deal with wrestling. You can live anywhere as long as you're near an airport.
Yeah, I went to school at Aberdeen. Brian Danielson was actually a freshman when I graduated.
Oh.
So his mom, my brother actually owns the house, lives next door to the house he grew up in. Daniel comes out, still takes care of his mom's house, and he comes to Aberdeen a lot. He does. So.
Yeah, does he? Yeah. I use him as an example a lot because, folks ask about wrestling. And I saw Daniel Bryan. I said, there's not a chance in hell this kid's going to make it. There's a guy that had the work ethic, the desire, and he worked hard. Boom, he became a huge superstar. I mean, so that's what I always tell kids, chase your dreams because, I never thought the guy would make it. Boom.
He grew up at the end of the earth. I mean, we're literally at the very end of Washington almost. So, I mean, the guy – and Aberdeen's not the place – I have to admit, it's not a great place to grow up. It's tall logging town. I mean, small logging town. So I was glad to see him get out, and I'm glad to see him come back and take care of the town too. And he's a great guy.
That's cool to hear, man. Because that generation is even after WWE for me, so I don't really know that much. But good to hear good things about it. So always hear the negative stuff about us. It's good to hear this guy out there doing something good,
So my question for you, Hacksaw, is the Royal Rumble. What's the preparation going into that? I know you won one. So the preparation of being in it and being say number 5 and having to stay until 30, or you had a pretty low number, I believe. The 1 year you did. Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you, nobody was more surprised than me that I was going to win that thing. I tell you, I got to the show, you're looking at the board, you're like, Duggan? I mean, you look at the talent that was on that card. I mean, obviously it's the biggest feather in my cap to win that. Big one-man gang, a guy I really like and should be in the Hall of Fame. But anyway, actually, a Royal Rumble is one of the more easier matches. But like I said, if you're number 5, all you got to do is know who number 4 is. So you're in the middle of the battle, you see number 4 go out. Hey, I'm number 5. You go find who's going to throw you out. Time for me to go. Boom, he's off. So it looks really harsh, but for a match, it's relative. Of course, nowadays it's totally different. With these kids now, it's a fully choreographed show, I mean.
Oh, yeah. I could just imagine being in there and having a one-man gang. Andre, you got Big John Studd. Just having all those guys in the ring and then just making one of them mad and then just getting thrown over that ring. Yeah, I couldn't imagine being in there with those guys.
Yeah, it was a snake, but a lot of those guys, you don't see many of those guys anymore. Man gang, Earthquake, Typhoon, 400 or 500 pound guys, Yokozuna. I mean, they were huge, powerful men. The muscle heads, they look good. But for strength and mass, girth, big guys are.
Respect for those guys because the conditioning of being in that ring with littler guys like you guys, you have to give them credit. 30-minute matches sometimes.
I appreciate the little deal, but back when I was working, I was 312.
Yeah.
I was pretty cheap. Of course, everybody was on the gas back. They realized nobody knew what would kill you. I'm a cancer survivor. I got a heart condition.
You're one of my favorites. You are. You always have been. So
I'm
glad they got you on here, and it is really excited to meet you. So
thanks for coming on, man. The autograph you brothers. Is this the one we're doing, guys?
That one right there. Oh yeah.
This one.
Yep.
Yeah.
For you, Dan.
That's my favorite one. I like that one.
I love that one. Yeah.
You still watching the show, Dan? You still watch now, or?
Oh yeah, I watch now.
So who do you like? Who's your favorite?
Drew McIntyre.
I like Drew. The kid, he's paid his dues. He's worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's a good talent. I'm going to stick a card in too, Dan.
Okay, thank you very much, Hacksaw.
Yeah, wake you better than a cup of coffee in the morning. Put on the refrigerator. There you go.
Let's see.
I'm getting direct like for Vince McMahon. My daughter's here giving me direction.
There you go.
Beautiful. I'm jealous.
Yeah, he's the one sticking it in the sleeve. After it dries, Rocky, get on it.
All right, Dan. I
Thank you,
appreciate you
guys.
stopping by again, brother. I appreciate
Yes,
you.
I can't wait for the other ones. And Hacksaw, take care and good luck.
Thank you, buddy.
Have a great time, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hacksaw, can I chime in with a question real quick?
Yeah.
Dan brought up the Royal Rumble. Like, before you guys get in, obviously there's prep work and whatever, but do they tell you anything? Like, is it just go out there and get thrown over the top rope when it's your time, or do they tell you like how to what to be doing?
You knew what number you were, and you just put it together. Because most of my guys, now the kids are young, and it's back, coming out of Mid-South, you wrestled 12, 14 times a week. You learned your trade. You really were. That's why so many guys came out polished. Now the kids really don't have a chance to learn. So I think that's one of the reasons they choreographed for them. My day, they're get number 6. So I'd find number 5 and say, hey, what are we going to do?
So for the first Royal Rumble, it was like they just threw you to the wolves and told you, look, you're going to win, last as long as you can, and go for it.
Yeah, brother. But at that stage, that was not unheard of. That's the way, we do Superdome show. That's
right.
Caps and sleeves at this level.
So we got Clayton coming in. Clayton Gorway.
Hey, Clayton.
Here we go.
He's a troublemaker.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, Clayton. Just giving the kids a little ice cream. Gotta keep it quiet while we're on. Say hello.
Hi, girls.
Hey, honey.
That's Piper.
What's up, Piper?
I love it, Piper.
And that's Carly. I wanted to name her Hacksaw, but my wife said no, so I said Piper.
How's it going, man?
How you doing?
Good. Where are you out of?
I'm in Long Island, New York.
Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, I'm an upstate guy.
Yeah, you're up by my in-laws. They're up by Lake Placid.
Oh yeah, go farther up. Yeah, right up 87. Yeah, that trip.
Yeah. So how's everything going?
Good, man. Are you still watching the shows at all, or?
Yeah, we still watch. Sometimes we suffer through it, but it's been getting better.
How about that new company? What AEW? You watching them?
Yeah, I've been starting to pick them up. They got a little bit of an old school feel to it, so it's it's kind of like my youth again.
I hear more and more about what's Cody and Jericho. Both those guys are pretty good. And of course Vince. He just after the XFL going down, he cleaned house pretty good.
Yeah.
That was like back in our day. They had the WBF, the World Bodybuilding Federation.
Yeah.
And the same, he was bent on the bodybuilders on the wrestling.
Yeah.
The bodybuilders had a little heat with us. We did this down in Tampa. It's on the network where all the bodybuilders, they all got greased up and they all looked great. They're all oiled up on the beach. We had this big rope. It was Kurt Hennig, myself, Boss Man, a couple other guys. Hennig says on 3, let go of the rope. 3, let go of the rope. They all took a bump in the sand. They had all the oil. They're all covered in oil. Oh, wrestlers. But they didn't make a move, I'll tell you that.
Damn right.
Got an autograph you like?
Yeah, I think I have one out.
Let me look here.
Take this one, Hacksaw. When I come back up, you can see it.
I got you. There you go.
There we go. That one.
That's a nice one.
Very cool. That's a young saw.
Yeah.
Is it for you, Clayton?
Yeah,
How old are your kids, buddy?
Carly is going to be 3 in July, and Piper is 16 months, 17 months.
Congratulations, man!
Thank you.
Yeah, I have 2 daughters, man. Well, I got one because of the virus that she's home from work, so she'd die if I put her on camera, man.
I think we met. Well, I think I met her at. Did she come to you with New Orleans for last meeting?
Yeah, she sure did. Yeah.
Yeah, we met there. We were at the Voodoo Lounge thing or whatever the heck.
That was a good time, wasn't it? With Knob, those guys.
From what I remember, it absolutely was.
That was a good WrestleMania. Too bad this year didn't come off.
Right.
But it'd been hard to top that the New Orleans one.
Yeah, that's just a good party down there.
Oh, did you see Knobs? They had the chair, they spin you around and give you a drink. The girl spins you around, gives you a drink, and rubs your boobs, spins you around. But then she slap you, about 2 or 3 times. She spin the guy around. Knobs stepped in, boom, I'll slap the guy's eyes closed. Only a wrestler.
Yeah.
Cool. Any questions for me, brother?
Yes. How did the whole hacksaw gimmick come around? Like, where did the 2x4 come from?
So they kind of two different. The Hacksaw. I tried different characters. I was Big Jim Duggan. I wore a mask. I wrestled as a convict. I was Wild Man Duggan. My beard was bushy. Then I became Hacksaw. 2x4 was back in the old days out in West Texas. It was a very dangerous business. Just getting back and forth from the ring was tough. People spit at you and punch you. Long before sports entertainment. And, going back and forth was battle. And back in the dressing room, Bruiser Brody came in, and Brody says, "Duggan, you carry something to the ring. Carry something you can use for hit the feathered boas and sequin ropes." I'm like, "Well, here's a piece of wood." Wave that before the standard. I'm like, "This is great."
Yes, ma'am. No, she's not on the phone. It's Jim Duggan, not Mama. They kind of look alike.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's good. I love it.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming in, Clayton.
My pleasure. Also, we can stick some cards in there too, buddy. I have my first ever virtual con. Have you done these before?
What's that?
Have you done one of these virtual cons?
No, this is my first.
Yeah, mine too, man. Maybe the way of the future, I guess.
Yeah, these guys did a great job.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, still early, but yeah, they're doing a good job so far.
Well, thanks so much for stopping by, Clayton. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Take care, buddy.
Thank you, Clayton.
Bye, boys.
All right. I believe we got Matt Matroni next.
Yep.
Brother Matt.
I think Matt's fired up. I can tell.
Just a heads up, this is the one he would like as well, Hacksaw, from Matt Matroni.
Yep.
Matt luckily made it with us tonight. So.
All right, here we go. Did I hit the wrong button? Oh, he moved on me.
No, that's me.
John.
Yeah, John.
Hey, John, give us a second. We're going to bring Matt in
John
real quick.
Fury.
Oh, we kicked off, John.
There we go.
John, you are the guys.
Man, all right. Action figures.
What's up, Matt?
I only had a Barbie, I'll tell you.
Oh, look, he's got one too.
Thank you.
Right, yeah.
Mine's
The new
back there.
microballer. Get your microballer.
It's good to have the wood, though. You got to have your wood.
He's got the little mini one, too.
Oh, my God.
How you doing, man? Where you from, buddy?
Orlando, Florida.
Oh, all right, man. Yeah. Cool.
Home at Disney World, so.
Yeah, I lived down there in Titusville for 20 years.
Oh, nice.
By the
Not too far
space
away.
center. Yeah, the launch went off today. Did you get to go out and look at it?
Yeah, I saw it outside. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the deal. You can see the space center from Orlando. You can see the rocket. Yeah. Very cool.
Nice to see it again. So,
You still watching the shows? You still watching wrestling?
Yeah, of course. More old school stuff than new school, but yeah, I'm still watching. So.
It's amazing how many folks like the old school stuff. I tell you, it's I do autograph sessions with the current kids, and they're like, "Hack, how many other people here?" I'm like, "Yeah, this kid's a wrestler. That kid's a wrestler." But people remember, Hogan, Macho, Jake the Snake. Who'd you like back in the day? Were you Hogan, Warrior?
Huge Hogan fan. So Hogan and Macho.
Yeah, I get along with Hulkster. The guy gets more bad press than anybody, man.
Yeah. Well, my buddy here, Sean, he was your fan.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Sean.
Hacksaw
I
fan.
love Hacksaw, yeah.
So,
All right, well, cool, Sean. Well, give me a hold then, Sean.
on three, all of us together.
Let's
All
do
right.
it together, guys.
1, 2, 3.
Owen.
That was awesome. Hacksaw, what was your favorite action figure of yourself?
I like the first ever one. Those big LJNs? Because,
Star Toys.
back then, it was such a brand new thing to walk into a store or a Toys R Us. Oh, my gosh. That fucking action figure was such a huge deal. It was kind of dated, Gonna put abs on it.
Oh, my God. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, here's the LJ one there. Yeah.
Look at that.
Nice.
Oh.
Money. Money.
Uh-oh.
Little dust, you know. Okay.
Hey, you can sign that and mail it to me if you want.
So, Matt, who do you like nowadays? You got any favorites?
I mean, Adam Cole's one of my favorite wrestlers, and AJ Styles. So
I haven't got the AJ. I know the kids that I've met him a couple times. Just haven't, he's obviously a good talent. Okay.
yeah, absolutely.
AEW, you watching them at all?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, time to time. So I'm getting more into it nowadays. I mean, Cody and Kenny are great. I mean,
Yeah, very good. Yeah, and Jericho's down. I'm doing Jericho's cruise this year. Well,
yeah.
Oh, wow.
it's 2021.
All of us should go.
Yeah, it's in February, man. So hopefully by then everything will be straightened out. But yeah, back in the day, CW had Bruise cruises, you know. So you'd go out. We did a couple of Bruise cruises were nice, you know. They're like, oh, look at that, playing in the pool with all the kids. I'm fighting for my life. Those bastards got me in the deep end. They're pushing me under. Oh, Hacksaw's having fun with the kids.
That's awesome.
So stay out of the pool with the kids, I'll tell you. Any other questions, brother?
You got any questions for him?
So, did they ever try to push you as like a heel or a bad guy while in the WWF?
In early days, you know, when I first came into Mid-South, it was a heel. Usually when you first start off, it's easier to be a heel than a babyface because you just attack, you know, and don't learn the, you know, nuances of selling and stuff. So, but yeah, I was a heel pretty much until I went up to, well, Mid-South, I switched babyface. I came in, it was me, DiBiase, and Matt Bourne. We were the Rat Pack. Yeah, we worked with JYD and Mr. Olympia.
Okay.
But then when DiBiase hooked up with Skandar Akbar, that's when I started carrying the American flag and became a babyface.
Nice.
Pretty much all the way until Vince Russo's decision to make me part of Team Canada.
That was a strange one.
Right after that, the company went under. I don't know. Just saying, it's a coincidence. There's a coincidence, I'm sure.
Did we already
I'm
get?
going to send you one of these cards too, buddy.
Hey, awesome. Appreciate it.
That's pre 2x4. That's got a chair.
Oh, nice.
It didn't work. It's just not as good as a 2x4.
I don't know how Hacksaw. I don't know how Jim the Chair Duggan would have came off.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that's what I tell kids. That's a big, important part of you know, wrestling. You got to pick the right character. I said there was no way I was going to be handsome Jimmy Duggan. You know?
It might have worked. You never know.
We'll see Wednesday. I'm going to shave my.
Oh man.
Got him signed for you, buddy.
Hey, appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure, man.
Matt, thanks for stopping by, brother.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
brother.
Thanks, Matt. Where's Sean at?
He's right here.
Stick your head.
Cheers, Sean. See you, buddy.
Take
Thanks
care.
for stopping by.
All right, so we had a gentleman who couldn't make it with us, Hacksaw, unfortunately. His name is Tom Mallison, and he would like the salute sign.
Tom? Certainly. Okay, I'll get right here.
He wanted me to ask you a question on behalf of him.
Sure, go ahead, brother.
He asked, can you give him a good Andre drinking story?
Ooh.
This should be fun.
Sure, of course. Yeah, there's millions, but because Andre, for many reasons, guy was a giant. Oh, I like that 2x4 back there. I saw it in Asylum. There we go, brother. Very cool. But you know, the guy was a giant. Plus, he was French, so he grew up drinking. You know, but he well known back in the day. He was so drunk one day. Pedro Morales, back in the WWF days. I'm a green young kid, right? Pedro Morales has got Andre. They go up to Andre's room. They get Andre's room. That's when Andre was real big, like 5'20", 5'40". And boom, they get in there. They fall down. Andre fell on top of Pedro and pinned him. Oops. It was there. Andre passed out upon Andre's stoop. Pedro spent the night under Andre the Giant. No, not that way. And also, yeah, we're going to get a card for you too, brother. the heck or what is it? Got to be Chair Duggan, right? Chair Jim Duggan. Yeah, it doesn't work at all. It was Tommy.
Thanks, Tom. We appreciate you, buddy. Sorry you couldn't join us.
Thank you, Tommy. Thanks. Sorry you couldn't join. I'm glad you hope we got that question in, my friend. Got the card.
Awesome.
Thanks for being here watching the show. Oh, here we go.
We're going to try a headset, see if it works a little bit better.
This is
right. Testing for Jim Duggan.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Perfect.
Here you go. Perfect.
All righty.
Yeah, that sounds great. Sounds great. Jim, real quick, I wanted to let you know that Sweet Jenny's wanted to say hi and hope you're doing well.
Good folks up there at Sweet Jenny's, best chocolate around, man, up in the Buffalo area.
So Howard's watching your feed and wanted to say
all right,
hi.
Howard. Looking forward to coming back up that way, man. Yeah. Deborah's saying hello too, Howard. You can't see him.
Oh, I can't see.
He sent Cody a message, so she wanted me to relay that to you guys. All right, so we got Darren next. Here we go. There he is.
Hey,
Darren.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Darren, what's
Hey.
up?
How's it going, man? Good, brother. How about yourself? Hi, honey. Hi. Where are you folks from?
We're from just outside of Philadelphia.
All right, cool. You still watching wrestling?
We've been doing AEW now, man. But hey.
Oh, I tell you, Cody and Jericho. I like those kids, man. And I don't know. I just said that I'm doing Jericho's cruise this coming February.
Oh, fun.
Hopefully if it goes out right. But yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But I tell you, I think Chris is one of the most underrated wrestlers there is. I think, of course, everybody's got an opinion. I put Hogan and Flair on one level, but then like Rock and all these other guys, Stone Cold, I think Jericho's right there with that kind of guy. I mean, he's that kind of talent. Yeah, he's very good. And he's been around forever. I mean, yeah, he's been around. And I guess he can sing pretty well, too, I guess.
Yeah.
So you guys have the network at all?
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
Have you watched Legend House?
Yes.
Oh, are you kidding? Oh, God, that show. I wish they would do more seasons of it, but hey.
Yeah, well, of course, Spite or a lot of guys are gone, God bless. But, they got hundreds of hours of outtake, I can't believe they don't show them because they taped. Everybody had their own camera crew, almost 24 hours a day. You had like 3 guys following you around. You had a cameraman, an assistant cameraman, and the director, right? And they follow you always around. And they're like, don't talk to him. It's a reality show. Don't talk to him. How do you not talk to him? Hey, how's it going today? Don't talk to me, Duggan. Just quit talking to the crew. But they got hundreds of hours of outtake. I mean, I don't know, because they had security cameras too, which that's got to be the best stuff. Because me and Piper would be sneaking around trying to sneak out, the camera. I'm sure it caught it.
I would love to see that footage.
I know. And rooming with Piper because I didn't really know Pipe, So for the first couple of days, we were just eyeballing each other. Yeah, how you doing, brother? But then we hit it off, and we became best friends. God bless him. We missed the Pipe.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a couple wrestlers that make you feel like family every time you meet them. You and Piper were definitely up there.
Yeah, Pipe. Yeah, Pipe. Most everybody says something good about Pipe, unless you're in the ring with him. I've had easier street fights and lost. I'll tell you. Did you guys see the Blockbuster movie that we did together, me and Pipe?
No.
Oh, no, it was Blockbuster. Kurt Angle was in it. Matt Hardy, Shane Douglas.
Is that the zombie one?
Pro Wrestlers versus Zombies.
Oh, baby.
That's the real movie?
I have to find this. Wait a minute.
Oh, my God.
I have it here somewhere, I think.
It's bad. It's real bad. But it was fun, though,
Watching that tonight.
What's that, honey?
We'll watch that tonight.
Oh, well, don't blame me. I tell you, though, I really nailed the part. I played Hacksaw.
You held up your end.
There you go.
So I'd like to thank the Academy. Thank you very much. You guys got any questions for me?
I don't know if we have any questions, but we just wanted to say hi and just chat with you for a little bit. That's all.
Well, I'm glad. So you're a wrestling fan, too. What's your name, young lady?
Andrea,
Nice to meet you, too. Yeah.
nice to meet you.
So you a wrestling fan also, then?
I'm a big wrestling fan.
Oh,
These
good,
days,
yeah.
even bigger than he is.
All right. Yeah. That's still a good show. I mean, a lot of folks are critical of wrestling, but I find most of them never been. They're like, oh, wrestling. Have you ever been there? Like, no.
Right, exactly.
It's a fun night out. Yeah. You know, you cheer the good guy, you boo the bad guy, or go sit in a movie for 3 hours. You know?
This is the one they wanted signed, Hacksaw.
Oh, that one there. Oh, there it is.
Rocky, that
Hey,
Hasbro
you want
drawing
both
is made
names
by
on there,
Brian
guys?
Tippett, right?
Brian Tippett
That would
Jr.
be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy. You got to yell at me. I'm an old timer, D.
So Andrea, Andrea, and Darren, Deron.
What was your girl's name, honey?
Andrea.
Andrea. Cool. Have you guys done one of these before or first time?
First time with these, yeah.
Yeah, this is different, man.
It's pretty cool.
It is. It's nice to be able to do something stuck in here.
That's why we did it. I'm glad you guys like it.
We appreciate it very, very much. Really.
Yeah, no problem. Hopefully we got some great shows coming down the road.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got a card, too. I'll stick 2 of them in there for you guys, man.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All righty. And keep watching wrestling.
We will.
And nice talking to you guys.
Darren, Andrea, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks very much.
We'll see you guys later.
Oh, yeah.
It's not supposed to be on that one. Just keep these together. Bingo.
All right.
Who do we got up next, Mr.
Keep
Gold?
those 2 together.
Dan Bernhardt.
Super fan, old Dan.
Good dude, Dan Bernhardt.
There he is. Welcome,
Hey,
Dan.
Daniel.
Hey, Dan.
Hi, honey. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. We're making the best of this.
Where you folks at?
Appleton, Wisconsin.
All right. Yeah, beautiful up that way, man. Yeah.
We're close to where Kennedy was from Green Bay.
You guys still watching wrestling?
I haven't been into the product lately. I've heard good things about AEW, like MJF. But the last guy that made me tune in every week was CM Punk. Hence the shirt, pipe bomb shirt.
That was wild that CM just walked away from it. You know what?
Yeah.
He was a good hand, and for him just to walk away like that. But I'm surprised he hasn't shown up to AEW, though.
I think.
Never say never, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see him.
Yeah.
Everybody comes back eventually, Jim.
Yeah, we never in wrestling. Are you kidding? Especially me and the Sheik, brother.
Right?
It never ever come back. Of course, they never put the gas on me after that. But young lady, are you a wrestling fan too, honey?
I'm forced to be a wrestling fan. Yes.
Well,
don't let her fool you, Hacksaw. She gets in the events and things.
Back when I was 16.
It's kind of an acquired taste sometimes, you know.
And then I met Dan, and all I hear is wrestling quotes all day long. So.
Yeah, it's amazing how popular it is around the world. You know, it's crazy.
He's been exposed to a lot of hoeing this week.
Oh, he keeps doing ho.
Well, that's my joke with Flair. You know, every time you see Flair, it's woo, woo. And I'm like, Rick, your trunk's too tight or what? More like a hoe.
You're definitely in the top 5 of catchphrases, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, just
You
I joke.
look
I
at
said
me, you think, oh.
you just got to be careful hoeing in New York, though. I'll tell you.
So I got to share a story. When I was a kid, the Legends of Wrestling game. You did an interview for it. The
Right.
game, well, forgettable. The interview was awesome. Me and my brother spent more time watching that interview where you said, "Oh," and then you said, "I'm sorry, folks. Sometimes I just got to hoe." Laughed at that over and over again.
Yeah, cool, man. I'm glad you remembered it. Yeah, that's
You
been a good.
entertained us.
Yeah, you hear so many negative stuffs about wrestling. Folks see the movie The Wrestler with that jerk Mickey Rourke. For me, it's been a great business. It's put my kids through school. I've been with my wife for 36 years. I never had to go to rehab. There's success stories in our business, but no Tito Santana, Piper. You always hear the train wrecks. Of course, there's a lot of train wrecks, that's for sure.
Right.
Hey, Jim, Dan actually is the one that sent you, I think, 3 figs in the mail.
Okay, good, Daniel. Yeah. We didn't know where they came from. We were wondering what's up, so I'm glad we got a hold of you, man.
So if you haven't signed them already, you can sign them for him right now if you want.
Cool. I don't know if you give those 3 action figures. Yeah, then we'll get them for it.
The one I custom made is a memorable moment for me. SummerSlam.
Oh, man, yeah.
Hacksaw.
Yeah, that was painted.
Seeing this crazy guy come down with that 2x4, all painted up.
And I get along good with the Demolition guys. Bill and Barry both. There's 2 guys that are successful and done well.
We're gonna try to bring them in.
Bill and Barry.
Rocky, I love you.
Yeah, we want to get them in as soon as possible.
Oh, here we got them. These we'll put. Yeah, we got the paint pen. We're all right, brother. Daniel, you want them personalized or just autographed, buddy?
Personalized. These ain't getting sold.
He doesn't
Cool.
sell anything.
Oh, yeah. Daniel, Rocky, could you go back to the other picture where I can see everything? There we go.
There we go.
Well, take your time. We got paint in my other bag. Yeah.
I wish he would sell more of them, but he won't sell any of them.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Well, they always go up. I tell you.
Valentine.
Some of my joke there. Now there's some of them are antiques.
Yeah.
They,
that LJM you just had. That's a.
Jamie, I've offered to buy from Dan before he tells me no.
I've had a few. Yep, here we go. Paint pen.
I had my eyes on some of those Hasbros too. Those are getting pricey now.
Yeah. These are the ones that just came out. The King of Wrestling. Beautiful. And for you, Daniel, right?
Yep. Dan is fine.
Dan's fine?
Yep. I don't get called Daniel unless I'm in trouble.
The wife nodding behind you. She's going like this.
He's in trouble a lot.
Yeah, that's I see you nodding back there, kid. Yeah, this yellow paint pen works good on these.
That looks like mine.
Oh, that looks great.
This is the one with the right abs. They got the abs right on this one.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Love those Legend series.
Yeah, did you see the ones that they just showed with Greg Valentine boxed up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Laser and the Weasel.
The only one I want out of that set is Bobby.
When they come out,
nice.
man, you never know when they come. It's always a surprise when they come out. Look at this one, man.
That's a custom.
Good job on that, brother. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Dan, you put your heart in that one. That came out amazing.
I like the board.
Yep.
The one that should have been. The one that should have been.
Yeah, that should have been a defining moments. I remember that more than I do John Cena Thugonomics, but that's just me.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see it because you can't see him.
That was good.
Good.
Well, I thank you for taking time out of your night to spend a few hours with us, Hacksaw.
Well, my pleasure, man, and thanks for paying attention to us, and watching wrestling back in the day. Well, thank you, honey. Same to you. Yeah, it was. Keep watching, even though it's not as good as the old days, man.
Amen to that.
I try. I tried.
Yeah. But
My
never
daughter
say
loves
never.
Roman Reigns.
Take
What?
care, Dan. I appreciate you coming in, buddy.
Take care.
All right,
Bye, folks.
All right, we have a couple people that looks like they're not unable to make it with us right now. So I'm going to have you sign their 8x10s and give them a little shout out for us, Hacksaw.
Okay.
Our first person is Sean Ashton.
Hi, Sean. Which one we doing for Sean?
His name is spelled SHAWN.
Uh-huh.
And he would like to salute Hacksaw.
Saluting Hacksaw. Where's Sean from?
Sean is from good old California.
Oh, all right. Cool, man. Well, good. Well, hello, Sean. Thanks for this, and hope you're enjoying. Keep watching wrestling. Cool. We got a card, too, guys. We got a card for Sean.
Awesome.
The chair, Jim Duggan. Like I said, it just doesn't work, right? You got to be Hacksaw. But I tried the chair early. That's early Hacksaw. You don't see that very often.
Our next gentleman his name is Michael Rodriguez.
Hey, Michael, can they see us, brother? Can they see us or no?
Yep. These are just people that couldn't make it.
Good.
Michael couldn't make it with us. He's from Riverside, Rhode Island. And he would like the Hacksaw saluting as well. So
good. Beautiful. Riverside, Rhode Island. That's a nice area, too. And who was it for? I'm sorry.
Michael.
Michael.
Yep.
Is Michael still watching the shows? Can you talk to him or?
Yeah, he'll be able to either watch now or he can tune in actually after we're done as well. This will be posted all over the pages for them.
Cool. All right, Michael. The card. Beautiful. All right, Michael, thanks, buddy. And keep watching the show.
Thanks,
at least
Michael.
check out Legend House anyway.
Thanks, man. Sorry y'all couldn't make it, but thanks for getting them.
Yeah, thanks for getting them, guys.
Who we got next, David?
John Fury.
All right.
Still backstage with us?
Yep. Here comes John.
He's been waiting since you put him on earlier.
There he is.
John.
John.
Second time's the charm.
What's up, John?
I know. I get 2 tries of this. This is great.
Where are you from, John? Where are you from?
Oh, man. I'm over here in Indiana.
Oh, cool. What part?
About 20 minutes from downtown Indianapolis.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah. You still watching the shows at all, or?
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, we my whole family watches. I got a daughter and 2 sons, and my wife's into it.
Oh, cool.
And,
I guess. Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. What's your name, young lady?
I'm Reagan.
Well, nice to meet you, Reagan. Are you a wrestling fan, honey?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Well, I have a lot of them.
Okay, well,
Not the high-flying ones.
you like the high? How about so? That's like AJ Styles.
Yeah.
He's good. Oh, good, honey. You ever wrestle Dad once in a while?
Oh, I beat him a lot.
Don't get her started. That's not nice.
That's very good, Dad. That's very cool, buddy. Yeah. Just can't go to sleep on the couch. She'll be dropping elbows on you.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. Do you have the network too, then?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we
How
watch.
about Legend House?
Yeah. I've seen a couple of those. I haven't seen it for a little bit.
Oh,
I should go back and rewatch it.
I've had folks come up and say, I didn't like you as a wrestler, but I liked you on Legend House.
Oh, wow.
Is that a compliment?
I don't know. No, we always going to. That's why I said everybody should be a bad guy wrestler for a few months just to get used to people saying the worst things in the world to you. Like, that's the best you got, brother. I mean, because it's hard being a bad guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim, just real quick. John has the custom Hacksaw Hasbro card that he's going to get signed.
Oh, I think that's right here.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to show you, Hacksaw. I made a custom figure of you.
Oh, very cool,
John.
man.
So I don't know if you can see it, but
yeah, I sure can.
Looks great.
It did.
That came out amazing, John.
That did come out very cool, man.
Yeah, I took your old school Hasbro and popped on the American face paint because I'm working on doing an American theme. And I'm gonna put this figure in the card that you're gonna sign. It's gonna be like the centerpiece because you're like the centerpiece of American figures, right?
I tell you, so many guys, they gave him the flag, like Lex. They gave him the Lex Express, and I said nobody gave me the flag. It's been my honor for almost 35 years to carry our flag around the world, and I think that's why it works. People say, "What's your secret to longevity?" I think it's there. It's not a work. It's Hacksaw.
Yeah.
When I'm cheering USA, I'm cheering USA. Brother, you want it personalized, John, or just autographed?
Whatever you prefer. I don't care.
Up to you, buddy. Tell me.
Yeah, you can make it personalized.
Cool.
And my name is John without an H.
Yeah,
kind of weird.
You want it on the card or on the flag?
Yeah, you could put it like right there on the flag on the right side.
Yep.
Hey, Rocky, thanks for hooking me up with that card, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. Happy to
they're
do
nice,
it.
aren't they?
Yeah. I'm
That
super
card
excited.
complements
I'm
that
gonna
figure
pop
perfectly.
Yeah. I'm going to pop that in an acrylic case, and it's going to really shine real well.
Very cool, man. Yeah, I love the action figure, brother.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
You
cool.
killed it, John.
I'll stick one of these cards into them.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
And you have to turn your daughter into watching Legend House now.
Yeah. Have you seen Legend House?
No,
No.
Oh,
I've seen it.
Now you got something to watch.
it's
There
like
you
a comedy. Yes, you'll enjoy it, honey. And sweetheart,
Family
remember,
friendly, right?
Don't get it confused with the zombie movie.
Got it. The blockbuster.
Hacksaw, I wanted to ask you, so what's your number one person that you enjoyed fighting against?
DiBiase.
Why is that?
Any of the second generation guys, Kurt Hennig, the Von Erichs, DiBiase, Jake the Snake Roberts, guys who grew up in wrestling are just that much more polished. I came out of a football background. I wasn't a wrestling fan growing up. I didn't have a clue about the business. So they teamed me up with DiBiase as a Rat Pack. I learned an awful lot from Ted. And I've worked with him, thousands of times all over the world. So we just matched up well because, he was always kind of the dapper guy and I was the working man. So it's always been a good matchup. And we worked well together. We knew each other well.
Mm-hmm.
Because, that's the deal. The guy's not your opponent you're out there with. He's your partner. Because, if you're out and if you hurt the guy you're working with, then you're both out of the angle. So you got to take care of each other.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah. Got another question for me, John? Throw it out there, buddy.
No, I just I grew up watching you as a little kid. I remember you just getting the crowd rowdy. I was hoping you'd give me a live hoe.
Only if you hoe with me, brother. I'm almost hoed out.
I'll get Reagan to do it too.
No.
Come on, Reagan, get in here, honey.
I want you to do it.
No.
Gotta do it.
My daughter's going to hoe, aren't you?
All right, who's going to count us down then?
3.
I got you.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
It sounds like a library in here.
Awesome. Well, if it's okay with you guys, I'd like to snap a quick picture. Is that cool?
Yeah, cool.
All right, cool. I just want to remember this, man.
Hold on, let me blow him up here.
Yeah,
there we go.
That brother.
Awesome. Would you mind zooming back out for me so I can see me on there too?
Sure. There you go.
All right.
Can you do just the 2 of them, Rock, or no?
I can't
Either
really.
one or all.
Yeah, it's weird. I can do one or all or myself. Nobody wants a picture of that, but yeah, it's kind of weird that you can't go at one.
It's all good. How about everybody just smile so we look like we're looking at the camera?
Like working for Vince, this guy.
There you go. Yeah, hey, I appreciate the time, and like I said, I wanted to show you this because
I like
this is
that,
be the
John.
centerpiece, man.
Great fig.
Very cool. That's very
Thanks for coming by, John.
Nice talking to you, my friend.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
See you, John.
Right, so we had another gentleman, Dave Price. He could not make it with us tonight, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is show you which one he'd like, and then he wants it signed a certain way. So I'm going to tell you how. He picked the Hasbro 8x10. Okay. Cool. Like and sign to D-I-Z.
To who?
D-I-Z. That's his nickname, Diz.
Biz?
Diz. D is in David, I is in Instagram, Z is in zebra.
Yep, gotcha.
And then he wants it to say, go get him, tough guy, ho.
John Majewski might be upset about that. That might make them best friends now.
All right. Boom. Got it.
He couldn't make it with his brother Dave.
Where are those guys out of?
Dave is in Chicago.
Oh, cool, man. Well, Dave, you get a chance if you haven't been to, what is it, C2, what is it? I'm trying to think of the Comic-Con up there. I can't think of it right offhand in Chicago. C2E2, something like that.
I think that's it, yeah.
Yeah, what a great Comic-Con. If you haven't been, and I told folks, if they haven't been to a Comic-Con, go to one.
That's a big one.
They asked me to do one. I was like, geez, I'm not sure. Now I'm like, yeah, it's a Comic-Con. Here, see. Cool.
All right, thanks, Dave.
Thanks, brother.
I think next is Isaac.
Yep. Hey Jim, before we get Isaac in here, you wanna do a shout out to Josh?
Yeah. What's his? I see. Just hand me this. BLEVS Blebs.
Blebs. He's the one that makes your magnets for you.
Yeah. Blebs. Right. Blebs made by, and that's his name, Josh Blevins. Yep. All right. Well, I'll give his old shot. Oh! Hey, folks, this is WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and I'd just like to give a special shout out to Blev's Magnets by Josh Blevins. Tough guy. Give me a ho.
Ho! All right, we got Isaac. Thanks for that, Jim. Appreciate that.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Isaac's up next. What's up, Isaac?
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me all right?
Yep.
Yeah, we hear you.
All right,
How you doing, Isaac?
Good. Yeah, it's good to finally actually see all your faces, especially you, Hacksaw.
Well, thank you, brother. Where are you from, man? Where are you out of?
From New Mexico.
Okay, cool, man. Yeah.
Yep.
You still watching the shows at all?
Oh, for sure, yeah. There's not much else to do right now, right?
Yeah, you're not kidding. Do you have the network?
Yes, sir.
No, that might be a lot of programming on the network, man.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So who's your favorite wrestler nowadays? Who do you like nowadays?
Nowadays, it's still Chris Jericho, man. He still puts up a lot of cool stuff.
That's a good.
He's the GOAT.
All-time favorite.
Oh, yeah.
All-time. Hogan, Macho Warrior, Jericho.
Oh, all-time? Eesh. Between Flair or Macho Man, I don't know if I could pick between either of those.
That's a tough group. I tell you, that
Yeah.
whole group, that top five, Flair, Macho, Warrior, Hogan. I used to joke, I said, I'd get off the plane, people excited to see me. They're like, Hacksaw Duggan. Hogan will be behind me. They're like, get out of the way. You got to kind of know where you're on the totem pole. But, yeah, I get along okay with Hulkster, man. He's just a good guy, man. I like Hulkster, man. Yeah. But you had wrestling questions for me, Isaac?
Questions? Mostly I'm just here for the trips down memory lane and the funny stories. But
No, brother. Well, I'll have to tell you an Andre the Giant story then,
Perfect.
Yeah, because Andre, because I had been wrestling quite a while before I started working with Andre. I've been around, so I'm working with Andre. He hits me, knocks me down. So I'm on the mat. Bobby Heenan was his manager. And Bobby Heenan's going, give him the mudslide. Give him the mudslide. And I'm laying on the mat going, geez, I have never heard of a mudslide. What the hell's a mudslide, right? Andre comes over and just boom, sits on me. I'm like a human suppository. I go right up the cheeks of his butt, like Jesus Christ. I'm like mudslide, So then from then on, whenever I'm wrestling Andre, I hear mudslide. I'd roll out of the ring. Ho! Get away from the big giant. He was. He could be, but I got along good with Andre. I was the only guy ever to knock him out. He allowed me to knock him out. And that elevated me from a mid-card guy to a main event guy. So, I got along good with Andre. Yeah.
All right, let's.
We getting a picture or something?
Yeah, Isaac has two that he chose, and he's getting the Hasbro 8x10. And he's also getting the Salute 8x10.
They're both for you, Isaac?
Yes, the Hasbro one would be for me, and then the Salute one put out to Joe.
Okay, cool.
My brother, I'm going to see first time in a couple months now, in about a couple days.
All right. Cool, man.
Awesome. Big fan as well.
So you like Jericho, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I always have.
I like Chris a lot. I'm doing his cruise this year. Well, it's 2021 in February. He's doing his cruise again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he has a celebrity type cruise.
Yeah, I missed the first two, but I would. Oh, go ahead.
Have you heard him sing before?
Yeah, I've heard his band.
A band's supposed to be. I haven't heard of what Flossie or something, right? Flossie.
Fozzy.
Yeah.
Fozzy.
And for Joe, right, Isaac?
Yes. To Joe.
And that's your brother?
Yes.
Cool. Older brother or younger brother?
Younger.
You guys didn't wrestle each other growing up, did you?
Of course we did. Come on.
Yeah, that's part of the deal. You got to, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, cool, man.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And I'll stick a couple cards in there for you guys too, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure, brother.
Thanks, Isaac, brother. We love you. We appreciate you joining us, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks,
Say hi to
Isaac.
Joe for me. Say hi to Joe.
Oh, I will, man. It's going to be a big old family reunion. It'll be nice.
Good, buddy. Good.
Take care,
man.
Isaac.
All right.
Thanks, Isaac.
So we got Sean Peterson coming up. How you doing, Hacksaw? You doing good?
Good, brother. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Sean.
Sean Peterson's next. There he is. What's up,
Hey,
Sean?
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Sean. How are you, buddy?
Good.
Oh, who you got there with you, Sean?
We got Luke.
Hi, Luke. Hi, buddy.
Want to say hi?
Oh, all right.
There he is.
Oh, there you go, kid. I like that. Very cool. Where you living, Sean? Where you at?
Moreno Valley, California.
Oh, beautiful, man. Yeah, yeah. You still watching wrestling at all?
Yeah, I had gotten out of it for a while, but we've been watching for probably about a year and a half now. Got my son into it. So
How old's your son?
he's 5.
All right, yeah. So you can't go to sleep on the couch without getting attacked.
Right, exactly.
So do you have any favorites nowadays, brother?
I kind of like Drew McIntyre and Finn Balor.
I like Drew. That guy's really paid his dues, man. He's been around a while and worked really hard. Because that's what a lot of folks don't realize, how hard it is to get in wrestling, you know?
Yeah.
Folks say, oh, I'm going to be a wrestler. I said, but if you look at it as a business, I tell kids, there's 1,200 NFL football players. There's 400 NBA basketball players. There's 100 WWE wrestlers. Right. It's television. It's a cutthroat. But you watch AEW at all?
We watched it a little bit.
Yeah.
When it first came out, but my son just used to WWE and who he's used to seeing.
Do you have the network at all? The WWE network? You show them the old stuff? I mean, the classics.
Show them the old stuff. We were actually watching the Royal Rumble that you won right before this started.
Oh yeah.
Trying to get them.
Yeah, I was telling everybody, nobody was more surprised than me about winning that first Royal Rumble. I tell you, I was in shock. I'm like, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's been a good business. So many folks hear all the negative stuff about wrestling. It's been a good business for me. I've enjoyed it. Yeah. But we getting a picture, guys?
Yep. Sean is going to be picking the Hasbro.
Yeah, Hasbro. Sean, is it for you or your boy, or who's it for, my friend?
So I bought one and then I won one, right, Dave?
Yeah. Yeah, Dave.
Okay, let me verify, Mr. Sean. Sorry.
Close enough.
So that Hasbro one.
Yep, and I believe you wanted Salute too. Yep, Salute.
Cool. The Hasbro, Sean goes to
my brother, Chris.
Chris?
Yeah,
Younger brother or older brother?
He's younger.
You guys didn't wrestle each other growing up, did you?
We did.
Yeah, you have to. That's part of the, especially if you got a younger brother, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. The Hasbro is for Chris, and the salute goes to.
That's to me.
Sean.
Yep.
SEAN. Yeah, it's a different show nowadays. Still popular though, you know. It's but I tell you, it's amazing how many folks remember the golden age, you know.
Yeah, that's
which
like
is
my
not,
favorite. That's that's when I got into it, and I think the first thing I ever watched was the '92 Royal Rumble when I was 6.
Right.
And that's what got me into it. So
I joke they didn't have 200 channels to choose from back then neither, though, right? You watch the news, wrestling, or a game show.
Right.
Cool. Good, Sean. I got these for you, buddy. A couple cards, too. My pleasure, man. Thanks for coming on and saying hello, my friend. And keep your eye on the little guy. What's his name?
His name's Luke.
Luke. All right, Luke. We'll see you, buddy.
Take care, Sean. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Thanks, Sean. Love you, buddy.
Archie must have got booted or something.
All right, so we have up next, if he's still backstage, I believe it's Dan Kramer.
All right. There we go. What's up, Dan?
How you doing?
Hey, Dan. Hey, how's it going?
All right.
Where are you from, Dan?
Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I know that area very well. That's a big wrestling area.
Yeah, I actually work the indies around here as a referee.
Oh, very cool. I was just going to say, I've been the indies. I love the indies, man. I tell you, those kids are out there busting their butt trying to get a break. Are you a good ref, Dan?
I've had my good moments and my bad moments.
Yeah, well, you all have, brother. That's part of being in the game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the real fun part for me is, like, a lot of people I refed are now getting into being on AEW and NXT. It's really fun to watch people I know actually make it.
Yeah, well, they pull refs up every once in a while too, Dan. So you never know, buddy, you know. I tell you, refs and the ring announcer are in the ring more than anybody. They're such a big part of the show. People don't realize the wrestlers are in there maybe 10 minutes. You're in there, 3 or 4 different matches? The ring announcer's in there all the time. Big part of the show.
I average about 5.
Yeah, that's
5 a show.
Big part of the show. Yeah. And nobody knows it unless you mess up.
Yeah.
That's the deal. Right. Well, very good. Well, you got any wrestling questions for me, Dan?
How was it for you starting out early on?
Well, it was tough, yeah. But I was lucky to be broken by Von Erichs. I was a football player down at the SMU in Dallas. I played my college ball, and I met Fritz, and he opened up the door because I wasn't really a wrestling fan. So it was because back then, it was '79. If your dad wasn't a wrestler, or your uncle wasn't a wrestler, you didn't get in. Now everybody's a wrestler. Back then it was very closed, so that was a big gift for him to bring in an outsider and bring me in. So and then I went through the territories, but yeah, I starved. I started off as Big Jim Duggan. That didn't work. I wore a mask. I wrestled as a convict. That didn't work. I was Wild Man Duggan. That didn't work. So, but out of 40 years, probably 35, I've been Hacksaw. Yeah. So who do you like nowadays? You got any favorites, Dan?
I don't watch a lot of AEW, but I still watch WWE too, so I watch almost all of it.
So you Jericho or Cody or which one?
Probably more Cody right now.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
They're good. I like to see those guys doing
very
well.
good.
Great to see those because it's great for the talent. It's great for the fans. Just because I don't know if they'll ever compete. WWE is so big they'll never compete. But there's room for an alternative, folks.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, and so I think AEW will definitely be successful. Which one are we signing for him, Dave? We got a couple.
Hasbro and Salute.
The Hasbro. Hey, I like the Hasbros.
It's a popular one.
For you, Dan? For you?
Yeah, it's fine. both for me. Yeah, I'm actually going to one of my dad, but it's the same name. So.
Well, cool. Your dad still watching the shows?
Oh yeah, yep. My dad got me started going when I was a kid. So yep.
You guys have the network?
Yeah. Yep.
What was the other one, David?
The Salute.
The Salute?
Yep. This one.
Yeah, I tell you, that network, that gave new life to all us old timers, you know. I mean,
oh yeah,
people watch the old stuff or classic stuff.
It's fun to watch the classic stuff every now and then.
Yeah, there you go, Dan. Very good.
I prefer the classic stuff myself.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You running for office?
No, but
I joke as if Flair and Hogan still call me kid. So long as they stick around, I'm a young guy.
There you go.
Jake says he's younger, but I want to see a birth certificate. I think it's Jake's birthday today, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Dan, I'll stick a card in there for you too, buddy.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure, my friend.
Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
All right, nice. Then we'll see you at an Indy one time. Come up and say hello.
Will do. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Thanks,
Yep,
Dan.
bye.
Everybody. Thanks, Dan. I believe we have next Mark Drew, if he's still backstage.
Yep,
Guys, you can hear me right after I got cut off and everything like that.
We hear
There we go. What's up, Mark?
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark, what's up?
Hey, Mark, how you doing, brother?
How y'all doing?
Good, man. You still watching?
All right, Hacksaw, how about yourself?
Hanging on for an old timer, I'll tell you, brother. You know, they'll tell you. Where you from, Mark? Where you live?
I live in southeast Georgia, a little town called Broxton.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm in South Carolina, so I'm not too far from you, brother.
Yes, sir.
You still watching the shows?
Yes, sir. Not really as much since they went to the whole empty arena, but
yeah, right. That's got to be hard to even for one of the guys to be in there. Is that a Dusty shirt you got on? Is that
yeah?
I'm a big guy.
Actually, that's an Asylum shirt.
Oh, okay. Even better, right? Yeah.
Those were made by Mike Zika.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, I worked with Dusty back.
Got to represent.
Yeah. When actually back when I was in the Mid-South, they did an angle where they hurt me in Mid-South, so I couldn't stay there. So I went to Florida, and Kevin Sullivan possessed me, and I worked with a heel I became a heel, and I worked with Dusty in Florida. That's how regional the business was. I'm top babyface in Louisiana. They hurt me. They sent me to Florida. Nobody knows it. I'm a bad guy down there. Back in the good old days.
It's crazy how the business works.
Any questions for Mark?
Yes. This one's actually from my mother, and she wants to know who your toughest adversary in ring was.
No question about it.
Freaked out, guys.
Andre the Giant, man. Yeah. And I joke, I said, he could be an irritable giant sometimes, too. If you didn't want to be in the ring with
I watched those recently.
Yeah. Have you seen, I joke, I said, if you've seen the movie Princess Bride, that was Andre the Giant. You didn't want to be in the ring with
Awesome. So Mark is getting your Hacksaw with this one.
Cool. For you, Mark? For you, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Is your mom still watching the shows?
Yes, her favorite's The Undertaker, though.
Yeah, I tell you, what a great run Taker's had, though. He's had a better run than Hogan or anybody, man.
Yes, sir.
How old is Mark now?
Well, I don't know. Much younger than me. He's got to be in his early 50s, I think.
All right.
Maybe mid 50s.
Yeah, considering he debuted in '90, I'd say.
Yeah.
He's 55.
Oh, okay. I was off then. I thought he was 51.
Wow, yeah. I was 51 once.
I'll be there someday.
Don't rush it, brother. Mark, I got a little card for you, too. I'm going to stick in there. We'll stick two and one for your
I
mom.
appreciate that, brother.
Even though she likes The Undertaker, I'm going to give one for
All right.
Hey, Mark, thanks for stopping by, buddy. We really appreciate it.
Mark, we love you, buddy.
Hey, brother, good talking to you, man.
Archie's the one that ran the event to where I won.
You're
So,
welcome, buddy. You know you're welcome,
Awesome.
buddy. We love
I
you here.
appreciate it, fellas. Y'all have a good one.
Take care, Mark.
Hey, take care, brother.
All right, so we have a couple gentlemen who looks like aren't going to make it with us. So I'm just going to go ahead and get their shout out and show you what they'd like. Our first gentleman is Tim.
Hi, Tim. How you doing, buddy?
He
Thanks
would like
for coming
the
in.
salute.
I like that picture, man. I do a lot with the military, obviously. And like I said, it's been my honor to carry our flag all over. What was the name again? I'm sorry.
Tim.
Tim.
Yes, sir. And Tim.
Where's Tim from?
Let me see. I honestly, I don't recall where Tim is from, unfortunately.
Okay. And we got a card in here for you also, Tim.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Tim, for joining in with us.
Very
We definitely
much, buddy.
appreciate it. We have another gentleman who couldn't make it with us. His name is Eric.
Excuse me. Eric?
He Hasbro 8x10.
Cool.
And Eric is from Pennsylvania.
All right, cool. That's the original, the old WWF territory back in the day. It's a big that wrestling area. The Nasty Boys are from up that way. Eric, thank you very much. I'll stick a card in here for you too, buddy. Cool.
All right, and I believe we have Mr. Brian coming in next, right?
Yep. Trying to get Archie. He's having a little bit of audio problems here.
There we go. I think we're okay.
Good.
Sorry
How we
about
do-
that. Yeah, I think we're good.
How we doing, Jim?
Good, brother.
All right. Got Brian Santoro coming in. There he is. What's up, Brian?
Hey, Brian.
Hey guys. Hey Hacksaw. How you doing?
Hey, man. How's it going?
I'm doing very well. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Where you from, Brian? Where you live?
I'm from Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah. Very cool. Yeah. We were just talking about that's a great wrestling area up there, man.
Yeah, I'm originally from New York, and we moved to Pennsylvania.
To the city or what part of New York?
Staten Island.
Yeah, so that's a good move then, huh? You like it?
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we love it. We used to visit there a lot of times. Yeah, it's a nice area, nice countryside over here.
You still watching wrestling, Brian?
Oh yes, I do. Yeah, I watch. Well, I missed the last couple of weeks, but I still watch. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite nowadays, or?
Yeah, I like Seth Rollins.
I like Seth. Yeah, I like. They just let a lot of guys go, man.
Yeah.
How about your all-time
know,
favorite? Who's your all-time? Hogan,
Oh, wow,
Macho
I have so
Warrior,
many.
Undertaker.
I think it was first Hogan, but then Macho. I like Macho a lot. Macho Man, Mr. Perfect. Oh yeah, I'm
Mr.
a fan,
Perfect.
fan of yours too.
There you go. Kurt Hennig.
Yeah, Kurt was a friend of mine, man. Yeah, Kurt was a fun, and that perfect gimmick fit him well. You know, that was a good deal, man, for him. I got along with Kurt.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. We did a hockey game one time. We were special guests at the hockey game right before the wrestling show was there. And Kurt went out to wave at everybody. He took a bump on the ice, got the biggest pop of anybody, man. Kurt knew how to steal a show. You have any questions for me, buddy?
Oh yeah. do you have any good funny stories with Roddy Piper and Legends House?
Oh, yeah. Pipe and Legend House. Well, that's the deal with living with Pipe. That first weekend there, things were awful quiet. So I thought I'd spice things up. I threw everything in the pool furniture in the pool, and so I went to bed, and the next morning I woke up. I knew it'd be a big whodunit. I went in the kitchen, and Pat Patterson was in there, and Pat's number 2 of the company, Gene Okerlund, and Pat's really pissed off. I just talked to Vince McMahon. He's going to pull the plug on the whole Legend House project. Somebody ruined all the pool furniture, threw it in the pool. I'm like, well, Piper, he wasn't in his bed last night. Piper comes in, they all jump on it. Piper! I missed the Pipe, man. It was a good
I met
man.
him
Yeah.
once before.
And have you seen the movie we did, Pro Wrestlers versus Zombies?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh, you have
Check
to
it
look
out.
for that, man. Yeah, you got to look for that, brother.
I will. That'd be awesome.
Well, cool. What kind of picture are we getting for you, my friend? Nope.
Yes, that one.
I like that background. That's pretty cool. Is it for you,
Yeah,
Brian?
Yes, yeah, for Brian with an eye.
Have you watched that AEW at all?
Oh yeah, I like it. I like Cody Rhodes. I like, and Dustin Rhodes is on it, and Jericho is awesome. He's always
Very,
good.
yeah.
The young
True
bucks.
wrestling fan. Sounds like you know your wrestling, buddy.
Oh yeah. I used to watch with my grandpa since I was a little kid.
Yeah, it's a different show now. It's still good, though, I tell you.
Yeah, my
Brian,
grandpa used to love it too.
Cool. I got a card for you, too. I'm sticking in there, buddy.
Oh, thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you.
My pleasure. Nice talking to you, man.
Very nice talking to you too.
Thanks, Brian.
Hello.
Thank you, Brian.
I like it.
Take care, brother. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
We can break, guys, in a little bit.
Brandon Daniels will be next.
Daniel?
Mr. Brandon Daniels.
Here we go.
Hey, Brandon.
What's up, Brandon?
Oh, I like it, man. How's it going?
Oh, going good. Just got back home. Had to go out in the wild. Found the WWF Nintendo Final Fantasy still in the box. So
Cool.
yes,
Hard to find. Where'd you find that?
In Grand Rapids, Michigan. I live in Zeeland, so it's about a 30-minute drive. But just got back home and just had some Long John Silvers, so we're doing good.
Very cool. That's you still watching the shows?
I haven't really been watching WWE as much. I've been going more towards AEW. I like, they actually keep storylines, and it's, creative. I think it's a lot better. It's something new. I like an option.
It gives the people an alternative instead of just WW. And Cody and Jericho and Dustin, I mean, good group. It's good for the wrestlers too, because there's another place for guys to work, and it's great for the fans. Yeah, it's good for everybody.
Oh, I always like it. I think that brings a lot more competition, and it's just not one product. It's not just and I think that's kind of gotten watered down over the years.
No, very bad. Yeah, it's a lot of people are disheartened with WW nowadays, but it's good. And plus, for guys, you have a chance to negotiate. If you got a place to go to work, you can negotiate between the two companies. If there's only one company, you can't negotiate at all.
Exactly. You're kind of stuck with where you got to go.
So it's good. Good for everybody. Good for the fans. Like I said, gives them an alternative. But so who's your all-time favorite, though, brother?
I don't really say I have an all-time favorite, but the three that I would really stick to is Jake the Snake, Vader, and Macho.
Wow, that's a unique group, man. I hear Macho a lot and Jake once in a while, but Vader,
Well, for different reasons. For the energy and the charisma, Macho. Almost every one of his matches, his energy was always through the roof, and I've always heard that he was like that in person too. Behind the scenes.
He was.
So that's always they got to be fun. And then Jake on the mic was just I don't think anyone could do a better job because he looked right in the camera. He wasn't reading from a script or anything. He was great.
Yeah, Jake's very, like we were saying, any of the second generation guys, not only could they wrestle better, but their interviews were better.
Oh, yeah. It's like it came from the heart. You can tell when it's not genuine.
Right. Yeah.
And I feel that, when I'm 36 and I still would prefer to watch, wrestling from the late 80s into the early, 95, 96,
Yeah.
and even ECW, being 13. And when that came on, I remember watching Barely Legal, the first pay-per-view, and I was like, holy shit. Well, I was staying up late because I know that they ran the pay-per-view later than normal. So I was like, well, this is a big deal. So, that's when I got really big into wrestling when, the spectrum was out there like that.
Right. Yeah. I tell you, even last time I went back to WW, a young guy came up and he goes, Mr. Duggan, here's your verbiage for your interview.
Oh, wow.
How's some punk kid going to tell Hacksaw and Jim Duggan how to cut his interview?
Exactly.
This is what you want you to say. So different business now, but like you said, it's good to see that there's an alternative out there for the fans.
Sorry. Exactly. And it's still there's the network. And I watch probably more wrestling from back in the day than I do currently. And the pandemic going on, that doesn't help. It's even hard to watch anything now just because without the live crowd, it doesn't even it's
it's got to be hard for the guys. Imagine trying to wrestle, right?
Oh man, because a lot of guys, they get that energy, they feel the crowd, they hear the critic chants, heel or
imagine going into the empty arena and going ho. Wouldn't work. Yeah, wouldn't work.
No.
Brandon's getting.
Oh, okay. Brandon, is this for you, brother?
Yes, sir, it is.
Cool. Well, you didn't tell me about Vader. You told me about Jake and Macho. How about Vader? How would he become your top?
Well, I mean, when I first seen him come to WCW with the Mastodon helmet, that kind of scared me a little bit. But it's that shock factor, not to be confused with the Shock Master. But
Fred.
It was to me that was intriguing but scary at the same time. Being kind of like Undertaker when he first came out.
Yeah, and what an athlete that guy was.
When I seen him do the moonsault off the top rope, I was like, "Holy crap! That is, he's an athlete, no matter what. A big guy can
powerful man. Yeah,
and
wasn't the most congenial guy. Let's put it that way.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've seen his interviews. He seemed very soft spoken and very well educated in that sense too.
Yeah. Another one of the guys is gone. But cool. Brandon, I got you the gimmick, and I'm going to stick a card in there for you too, buddy.
Awesome. Thank you. Going right up on the wall.
Well, thank you, my friend. And you're a knowledgeable wrestling fan. Nice talking to you.
I try. Thank you. You as well.
Thank you,
Brandon.
Hey everybody, it's Dwayne Gill, also known as Gilbert, and you're watching the Asylum Wrestling Podcast. I just go nuts, man, when I listen to it.
Sounded like some delicious chips over there.
I don't think that was me. I don't even have chips.
It was like I was like, oh, I want some chips.
All right, I'm calling it out right now. That was not me.
Eat chips. I wish I could eat chips.
Someone has some really good delicious.
Oh, look behind you, brother. I think you found the chips, David, behind you.
Yeah.
See here, I was upstairs making a sandwich. I was upstairs making a sandwich. So I didn't even have any chips. It must have been Nick. Oh, let's see what we got. So who's next?
Who's backstage?
We got Joel, we got Philip, we got John, Roger, and Jackson.
All right, so we're going to do Roger will be next. But before we bring Roger in, let's do a couple of the gentlemen that couldn't make it in with us, unfortunately.
Okay.
Let me see. Our first one is Dom Fairweather. He's in the United Kingdom.
Oh, cool.
And he would like the Hasbro.
Cool. And it was Don from over in the UK?
Dom, but he wants it. He doesn't want it personalized. He just asked if you can sign it. Hang in there, tough guy. Ho.
Sure.
We appreciate you, Dom. Thank you so much for grabbing that.
Was Don or Dom? I know it's not personal. Well, thank you, brother. Over in the UK, you said, correct?
Yes, sir.
I tell you, it's amazing how popular wrestling is over there, man. It's one of my favorite places to go. I even do my stand-up show over there. Cool.
All right.
There we go, guys. Here we go, Dom. Thanks, buddy.
All right, so our next guy can't make it with us, unfortunately, is Trevor Duncanson. And he is from Indiana.
Hey, Trevor.
Saluted Hacksaw.
Oh, my favorite.
And he just wanted to say to Trevor.
Good.
And then Hacksaw Hall of Fame.
And where was Trevor out of?
Indiana.
Cool. Oh, who's got the dog?
That's for me.
I got a bunch of them here. They're all sleeping for now, thank goodness. There's for Trevor. Get a card for Trevor also. Trev, this for you, buddy.
Thank you, Trevor. Sorry you couldn't make it with us, buddy.
Thank you.
Trevor. All right, go ahead and bring Roger on in.
All right. What's up, Roger?
Hey, Roger.
What's going on, guys? Can you hear me?
Hey, Roger.
How's it going?
Good, brother. How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. It's finally cooling off.
Where you at?
Down in St. Pete, Florida, Tampa.
I was going to say you got some beautiful flowers over your shoulder. I thought you might be in Florida.
Man. Oh, yeah. We got the pond going and all that. So.
Oh, beautiful, man. Very cool. You still watching the show at all, Roger?
I watch it here and there, man. I'm still a big Jericho fan. What WWE's doing, not a huge fan, but I still try to watch once in a while.
I hear that a lot. I just talked to Jericho. I'm going to do his cruise next year.
I may be on that one. I looked into doing it last year, but I might do it this coming up.
Yeah, it's right there. You drive down to Miami, right? You don't even have to. That's half the trip, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I like Jericho. He's a good talent.
Yeah.
Got any wrestling questions for me, Roger?
Sure, man. Where I grew up, man, when I grew up in Indiana, I was in a real small town, right? So I like the small town venues. You got a favorite small town venue or anything like that, or a good story?
Oh, yeah. Well, I always enjoy wrestling in Glens Falls, New York, your hometown. You know, I actually live in Lugoff, South Carolina. I live in a small town now. But I enjoy small towns too. But I always joke. There was a wrestling joke. I always hated to wrestle the guy who was in his hometown.
Right.
Because he wanted to shine, man. He'd beat your ass. You know? He wanted to show everybody in his town he was kicking butt, man. So, you go to somebody, DiBiase, Jacksonville's my hometown. I'm like, oh, shit. Cool.
Man.
You get a picture, Roger?
I love this.
Roger's getting the Hasbro.
Going with the
Hasbro?
Yeah.
Who's your all-time favorite? You Hogan, Macho? Who'd you like, brother?
Man. I love Hogan and Macho, but my all-time favorite's got to be Bret Hart, man. I was always a big underdog fan. I played football in high school. I was 140 pounds soaking wet. So.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Big underdog fan. So.
Yeah, Bret's a good buddy of mine. I've stayed at his house. He stays at mine. I didn't know Owen as well as Bret, but yeah.
Yeah.
Different
well, I'm
generation.
Owen shirt today, but
yeah. I asked Bret. Oh, okay, cool. I asked him because he got attacked at WrestleMania, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
And I said, Bret, how much you pay that guy to attack you at WrestleMania? That's all anybody's talking about.
Right, exactly.
WrestleMania is here. Bret getting attacked is here, right?
Yeah. And he finished his speech, so you know.
Cool. Well, Roger, here it is, buddy. We got some cards for you
it,
too. We're going to send you a card. Where do those cards? Right there. Cool.
Well, Roger, thanks so much for stopping in, bud.
Appreciate it, Roger.
Thanks, man. Nice talking to you, brother.
Thanks, guys.
Take care, man.
You too.
Thank you, buddy. All right, I think we have John Monald next, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, here comes John. Hey, John, what's going on,
how's
buddy?
it going?
Hey, John, how's it going?
It's going pretty good.
Good. Where are you out of, John?
I'm New Vienna, which is probably about 45 minutes from Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah. You still watching wrestling at all?
Well, I watch the pay-per-views, but not so much Raw or SmackDown. Pay-per-views I keep up on, though.
Do you? How about the network?
Yeah.
You have the network, John?
Oh, I've had network for years. Yeah.
Have you checked out Legend House, so?
Yes, I have.
Yeah,
That's actually a pretty good one.
It was, right? They were excited. They were expecting a drama. They got a comedy out of it.
Yeah.
Except me and... Go ahead.
Why would they not shoot like a second season on that? Do you know why?
Well, it was very expensive. It cost them a lot of money, you know. And they got hundreds of hours of tape. I'm surprised they only did, like 6 or 7, 8 shows maybe. They could have done 20 shows because every guy, 8 guys, 5 of us had our own camera crew that would follow you around, you know. So there's hundreds and hundreds of hours of tape. I mean, one night I threw all the pool furniture in the pool. That wasn't on the show. I mean, it's amazing that stuff that wasn't on the show.
Yeah. So the one question, I got 2 main questions. One of them is, why do you not have a DVD out yet?
That's a WWE deal, right? A WWE DVD? Yeah.
Or even an independent. I would love to see one. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see. I've got a huge collection here.
Let's see. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Plus, you know, you got to support Hacksaw here.
Yeah, very cool, brother. Yeah. Very neat, man. Well, I appreciate you calling in today. Hey, have you seen Pro Wrestlers versus Zombies yet?
I have not. I haven't even heard about it.
Piper's in it. It's a bad. It's not a B movie. It's a C movie.
Okay. Yeah.
He's getting the Hasbro.
Okay.
So
for you, John, this for you.
Yep, it's for me. The second question was, I was at the King of the Ring '93. That was in Dayton. Anything that sticks out from there that you remember? Funny, good, bad?
Well, who was the king at the time?
That's the one that Bret Hart won. I believe you faced Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh, that was right on my way out. Yeah, that was the writing on the wall for me that I was leaving WWF and go to WCW. Yeah. They put Bam Bam over me at that show, so I knew my stock was going down. And Hogan went down to WCW, so I said, "Well, maybe give that a try."
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I was 8 years old, and I got
don't rub it in, John. Come on.
Hacksaw. Yeah.
Well, John, thanks for so much for
John,
dropping
I got
in.
a point and send you a card too, brother. Nice talking to you, man.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yep. Bye.
Your turn, Matt. Go at it.
What's going on, Hacksaw? How are you?
Hey, buddy. Good. How are you? Who's the little
pretty
one?
good. Yeah, got my boy here too. His name's Aiden.
Hello, young man. Hi.
We're down here in Australia.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful area, man. Yes. You guys just had some bad windstorms, didn't you, or something down there?
We did, mate. So you're a man of the news. We had a pretty horrific storm here the last weekend. No power for about 3 days. So.
Oh, wow.
But it's okay. It's not too bad.
Well, good. Yeah, one of my favorite places down there. We get it's been probably 2 years we were down there just for a short time in Sydney. I did a Comic-Con down in New Zealand, and we stopped there in Sydney and spent some time. But do you go to the shows there in Australia at all?
When they come, it's hard. I'm in Perth on the west coast, so
yeah.
A lot of the shows only go to the east because they've got a bigger population. So when they do come to Perth, it's usually just a modified roster,
right?
And we might get 1 or 2 of the big guys, but it's usually just a smaller group. But it's still good. I want to take my boy, but they haven't been back for a couple of years. So
yeah.
Is
your boy into it? Does he enjoy it?
You got the Hacksaw figure? You want to show Hacksaw your figure? Yeah, hold it up.
See, buddy. Oh, attaboy. All right, young guy. Very cool.
You can go, mate.
Very good.
He's a bit unsure, but
yeah, sure.
Yes, he's pretty into it. He likes the old stuff. I prefer him watching the old stuff than the new stuff because it actually is better.
Yeah,
it's not as it's just better.
I hear that a lot. But just the characters: Junkyard Dog, Jake the Snake, One Man Gang. Not to mention Hogan, Macho Man. I mean, you can still name 10 guys without thinking about it. You know,
there's something really cool about the gimmicks that, especially the 1990 to 1994, where people actually had character, not just everybody's just themselves.
Right? Yeah. It was a golden age of wrestling, you know, and I tell you, I was just lucky to be part of it because folks just remember that era. I mean, you know, it's been years since I've been on TV, and here I am doing stuff like this. I do my stand-up show. Actually, I think Jake went down to Perth. Did you happen to
Yeah,
see
I met him. I met Jake about 3 months ago, just before the COVID stuff started happening. About early March.
Yeah.
And he was really good, really funny. He told a few funny stories about Mr. Fuji.
Yeah. Jake's a little X-rated sometimes. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely not one for my son.
Yeah. I do one. My show is family friendly, but I tell positives because it's been a good business for me. It's been a rough business for Jake. So, but good man, Jake. I love Jake. So you may see me in Perth here with the same people Jake was working with. We were talking to. So
yeah, come along. Yeah, it'd be great to have you here. You'd definitely get a good crowd, and we'd be happy to have you here.
I'd love to come back. Enjoy it very much. Are we getting an autograph for you, brother?
Yeah. Oh, can you make it out to my son?
Sure. Which one would you like, my buddy?
I think I chose the American flag one, or the American background.
There you go. That one. Yep, cool. What's your boy's name, brother?
His name's Aiden, Aiden.
And how old is he, you said?
He's 5 at the moment.
Very cool. You won't be able to go to sleep on the couch without getting attacked here soon, right? He'll be dropping elbows on you.
He already is, yeah. He already
is, yeah.
We've got a trampoline. He likes to, every day he wants to play wrestling in the trampoline.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you, my friend. Nice talking to you, man. We'll send a card down too, man. And hopefully see you in Perth one day.
Yeah, well, if you're here, stop by, mate. We'll, I'll show you around.
Look forward to it.
Cool. Thanks, Hacksaw.
Take care,
man.
Thanks, boys.
Oh, and by the way, Matic, the guy you just saw, is one of our admins of the Asylum as well, so he's one of our own. So shout out to Matic for that.
Cool.
I mean, who we got next? We got Sean, Jackson, or Philip, or
Phillip.
Joel.
Joel would be first. Mr. Joel would be next.
Joel Cassir. Here we go.
Jim, how are you this afternoon, sir?
Hello, Joel. How are you?
I am doing great. It is truly an honor and a pleasure to be able to meet you today.
Well, thank you.
I've been watching pro wrestling since I was about 6 years old, and you've been my favorite wrestler of all time. So, like I said, it really is an honor for me to meet you today.
Well, thank you. Where are you living, Joel? Where are you at?
I live in Providence, Rhode Island.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, very cool, brother. Yeah. You still watching the shows at all?
I do. I really have to catch them on VOD these days because just with the work schedule, it's a bit hectic to try to catch up with them these days. But mostly it's just I read the recaps online and then go back and I watch the good matches.
Yeah, hard, so you don't watch much wrestling. Now, do you like the old golden age, though, huh?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I grew up, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was another of my favorite ones. $1 Million Man, of course. Sergeant Slaughter, of course, always an all-time favorite.
I joke. I say you can name 10 guys now from back then. It's hard to name 5 guys on the current roster, but back then, Junkyard Dog,
Well, the very first house show my dad ever took me to was at the Meadowlands in New Jersey because I grew up there for about 40 years. And I remember most of the card off the top of my head. You came on right after. It was Dangerous Danny Davis fighting a local talent. And then you were fighting Frenchie Martin, who was Dino Bravo's manager.
Right, yeah.
The Rougeos versus the Rockers. And that was like the only time I ever seen a time limit draw. That was back when you had like the 1 hour matches, the main event was the time
That's
limit.
a long time in the ring too, man. A 1 hour, that's a long time out there, man.
And then I was also there at, when SummerSlam was at the Meadowlands, and you were teaming up with Demolition. So,
cool, yeah.
Long ways with the business.
Yeah, it's a different show nowadays. Still popular, but so many folks enjoyed the golden age, man. Cool. Are we getting a picture for you, brother?
Absolutely, sir.
Which one would you like, my friend?
The Hacksaw salutes.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, it's been my honor to carry that flag, our flag. Let's see, where I put those? Got it. Let's get the other one in my room. Who's it for, brother? I'm sorry, having a little technical problem. Well, my daughter's crawling under here. I stooged her off. I'm sorry. Who was it for, brother?
Make it out to me, please.
Joel.
Yes.
So who's your all-time favorite? Your Macho, Hogan, Warrior?
I'm looking at him right now.
Oh, thank you, brother.
When I was younger and I was collecting wrestling cards, I must have had like 5 pages in the front of the book that was just yours. They got lost when I moved a couple of times years ago, but just every single time, that was the main match I always tuned in for, was one of your matches.
Very cool, man. Yeah. It's been a great business for me. So many folks hear all the negative stuff about wrestling. It's just been a lot of fun for me and the successful business. And but I always joke that people like to see me, but Hogan be behind me. They're pie facing me. But it's not every once in a while, folks go, "Hey, my all-time favorite." That's nice to hear, Joel. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. You provided me with a lot of joy and entertainment over the years. And like I said, it's a real pleasure and honor to get to meet you.
Thank you, Joel. And we'll get a picture off to you in a card also, my friend.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy.
Joel.
Nice talking to you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we have a few people before you bring Sean and Rocky that are unable to attend. So I'm going to go ahead and get their stuff signed for them. All right, the first gentleman is Jared Phillips.
Oh, one second, guys. Yep, 1 second, fellas.
Sure.
Let me get this done here. I wanted to make sure it got Joel down correctly. There we go. I'm sorry.
So we're going to do this one.
Okay.
And it's going to go to Jared Phillips. I'll spell it for you. Let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead.
It's Jarrod.
Okay.
And he's from, just put to Jared Hall of Fame 2011.
Yeah, gotcha.
And he's from Lima, Ohio.
Ohio?
Yes, sir.
Very cool, man. Well, Jared, thanks for watching the shows, man, and getting a picture. I hope you're still enjoying wrestling, and at least get the network and get to see the good stuff. Here you go, my friend. I got a card for you, too. Thanks very much. Got that, honey? Cool.
Our next gentleman is Greg Graham. He's unfortunately unable to be with us. He's getting all 3 of them signed.
Oh, very cool. Thanks, Greg. Where's Greg out of, he say?
He is from New Jersey, but he lives in Savannah, Georgia now.
Oh, nice, man. A lot of people are moving south.
Yep.
And all 3, that's nice. Cool. Got this one. Greg.
Beautiful.
Here's the Stars and Stripe background, which I like too, man. And those Hasbro ones, those were different. That's the first time I've seen those. I think that was Rocky's idea, wasn't it, Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, these you don't ever see these, That's different. It was grab that for me. Thank you, honey. And they're all for Greg, correct?
Correct.
Beautiful. Well, Greg, I hope you. There we go. Beautiful. I'm sorry you couldn't join us, Greg. Got all 3 of them for you. Got a card for you too, man. And thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the pictures. Don't use it for dartboards, though.
All right, we have another gentleman who couldn't make it with us, unfortunately. His name is Andy. Andy would like the salute.
Cool. To Andy.
And he's from Evanston, Wyoming.
Oh, man, that's got to be beautiful up there. Only been to Wyoming a few times, but I'd love to go back. Well, you were in Jackson Hole not too long ago. Yeah, my daughter was just up there not long ago. Beautiful area. To Andy, correct?
Yes, sir.
There we go, Andy. Thank you, my friend, and enjoy the beautiful area up there in Wyoming. Hope to see you one day.
All right. Go ahead and bring Sean in, Rocky. I'm guessing he's working on Sean.
Well, actually, I'm talking to Dallas on the phone. Sean's not in here. We got Philip, Jackson, and Nick.
All right, you can bring Philip in. That's fine.
All right. There's Philip.
Hey, Hacksaw.
Hey, Philip. How are you?
There we go.
Doing good, man.
Good. Where are you
Sorry
at?
about that, Dallas.
Where do you live?
Henderson, North Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay, I'm just down in South Carolina.
Yeah, I just want to say it's a pleasure to talk to you.
Well, thank you, my friend.
I'm unable to go to the cons anymore to meet the wrestlers because I'm on oxygen.
Yeah, I
have
see
to
that.
stay at my house on the oxygen machine. But I just wanted to show you one of my pride and joy from my collection here.
So, brother!
So my Hacksaw from
the black card. You're not kidding, man. That's hard to find, brother.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got it in the case. Very cool.
Yeah.
That's very hard. That's in good shape.
Yes, sir.
Do you collect a lot of action?
Yes, sir. I've got 50 of them. 50 different mock LJNs.
Yeah.
And I've got a bunch of the Hasbro also.
Man, very cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah, yours is one of my favorites. That's why
Well, thank you. I joke. I said.
I just had a quick comment.
Yeah.
If I could. I just wanted to say one of my favorite memories of yours was from Survivor Series 90 when you wrapped the yellow ribbons around your 2x4.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Troops. I always thought a lot of you for doing that.
Well, thank you, Philip.
A real American icon for me and all my friends.
Well, it's been my honor to carry our flag, brother, all over the world. It's I tell you, people ask what's one of the most exciting things in my career is imagine standing in the middle of Madison Square Garden with 20,000 people holding the flag of America, everybody in the place chanting USA. I get goosebumps now, brother, because it comes from the heart.
Hey, one more quick question, if I could. I just wanted to ask you, how was Andre in real life to meet? How was he backstage?
Well, it depends. Some guys he liked and some guys he didn't. Actually, I had a good rapport with Andre because I met him as a young kid back in like 1980 when I was wrestling under a mask as a convict. So that's why later in the career I was able to hit him with my 2x4 and knock him out. So he moved me from a mid-card guy to a main event guy. So I had a good rapport with Andre. If he didn't like you, though, it was a rough day.
I just want to say I really enjoyed everything, and if you could make out my my 8x10, could you make it out to Philip?
Certainly, Philip.
L,
yep.
And never give up.
I got you, Philip.
That's all.
My pleasure, buddy. What part of North Carolina?
I also wanted to say I really enjoyed you in Henderson. It's right up near the Virginia line.
Okay.
It's right near Raleigh.
Yeah, I thought it was up that way. So, what you enjoy seeing?
Yes, sir. Grew up going to Dortmund Arena a lot, seeing Flair and all the NWA guys when I was younger.
Uh-huh. What was the inscription you wanted, my friend? I'm sorry.
Oh, never give up.
That's it, my friend. I love that.
Thank you very much, and I'm gonna go on and get off here so some of the other guys can be on. I appreciate you, sir.
Thanks, Philip.
My pleasure, Philip.
Take care, buddy.
Thank you, Philip.
Thank you.
All right, can everybody hear me now? Because the internet finally decided to work again.
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay.
All right, so we got a couple other when you're done with that one, Hacksaw, that couldn't make it with us.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. So our next one is Nick. And it is the salute he would like.
Who was before, brother? I'm sorry.
Nick.
Nick.
Yes, sir.
All right. And we can visit with Nick, correct?
Nick
Say
can't
hello.
make it. He can't make it with us today.
Okay.
He's from Los Banos, California.
Been quite a few folks from California, hasn't there?
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, Nick. Thanks, buddy. I hope you're still enjoying wrestling, my friend. This was the one, right one?
Beautiful.
And a card for you, too, Nick.
All right. Our next gentleman is Mike Rivera, and he's getting all three of them.
Oh, cool. Well, Mike, correct?
Yes, sir.
Well, thanks, Mike. And does Mike say where he's out of?
Let me check. Let me see if he's anything like. Mr. Rivera is from Boynton Beach, Florida.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, like I said, we used to live down in Titusville, where they just had the space launch today. You guys see the rocket takeoff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty fun to see, actually.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Back in the day, we used to live in Titusville. You could walk out and watch it go off. It was great. This is another one from Mike, all three. That's cool.
All three of them, yes, sir.
Yeah, I like this Hasbro one. This one's a little different. You don't see that very often.
I remember Brian Tipping Jr. Drew that for you, Hacksaw.
Who's that?
Brian Tipping Jr. You signed one for him at our show when you were here in Parkersburg.
That's right, yeah. Could have put a little more abs in there, you know.
I'll let him know.
So, Hacksaw, we have a question from Chris Maddock, who was on a few minutes ago. And didn't get a chance to ask it before he left.
These three for Mike.
He's wondering, was there ever talk of a heel turn when you were in WWF?
No. Never was. And I was very happy being a baby face. You know, I enjoyed being a baby face. Yeah, even when WCW turned me heel with Team Canada, I didn't really have heat with the people. They were like, "Oh, come
you
on!"
weren't full-fledged, though, right? You weren't really a full-fledged heel. You were kind of being forced to be a part of the group.
Kind of, yeah. It was a bad storyline, but no. And I tell you, the best characters are just an extension of your personality. You know, and just the Hacksaw with the flag and the board. That's just me. So it'd be hard to go out there and tear up a kid's autograph book.
True.
All right, we have one more before Rocky lets the next person in. This one is for Matthew Perez. And unfortunately, he couldn't make it in with us. He chose the Hasbro as well.
Okay.
Now, David, he was in the chat a little while ago and said that he's giving the 8x10 to his father-in-law as his Father's Day present next month.
Okay. How would he like it signed?
He didn't say, so I'm just assuming signed it under Matthew and
Matthew.
But I would just
Okay.
And Matthew is from Massachusetts.
I get up to Massachusetts a lot. We got a friend up in Grafton, so we get up that way a lot, buddy. And of course, I miss the old Garden. That was a great wrestling building for me, the old Boston Garden, man. The new one's nice, but I miss the old Garden. Very good. There you go, Matthew. We got a card for you, too, my friend. Thank you.
All right. You can let the next person in, Rocky.
All right, here comes Nick. What's up, Nick?
Hey, Hacksaw.
Hey, Nick. How's it going?
It's going good,
good.
Man.
Where you out of, buddy?
Cool. I'm in Ocala, Florida. I actually met you
at
Fanboy Expo a couple of years ago.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah. You still watching the shows?
Yeah, a little bit. But, the network is where it's at.
Yeah. How about AEW? You watching them at all, Nick?
I actually haven't seen AEW. I don't even have cable, but we cut all that stuff off. So
as long as you got the network there.
Yeah, that's really what matters.
So who's your all-time favorite? Are you Hogan, Macho, Jake the Snake?
Hogan.
Hogan, yeah. Yeah, I get along with Hulkster. The guy, he gets more bad press than anybody, but he's not a bad guy, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't see him too much after that $100 million win. You don't see him too much anymore.
The first house show I ever went to, I bought a foam 2x4.
Oh, wow!
1991. It's
Man, that's old
in
school.
perfect shape.
Yeah. So
You don't see because
really
those
cool.
those foam, the cats tear them up there. They disintegrate. You don't see many in that good of shape.
No.
Wow.
I remember you took on General Adnan that night. And
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
And I was just thinking, I was like, why's Hacksaw taking on a manager? But he tore him up, and it was
He deserved a beating.
Well,
Yeah.
And I think they moved Warrior into my spot when they went to WrestleMania, but that's a whole other story. Because it was Hogan and Adnan and Sheik, I think, or Slaughter. But anyway, are you getting a picture, Nick? Which picture?
Yeah, the salute one.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites, man. It's for you, buddy?
Yes.
For you, Nick?
Yes.
Have you ever been to a live show before? Or?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been to a couple house shows and sort of Raws and SmackDowns and
Where at? Where were
WrestleMania.
At in
Orlando, Tampa, Miami,
cool.
Gainesville.
And you've been to a couple Manias?
Couple Manias.
All right,
24 and 28.
Yeah, I messed up this year with the obviously, but hopefully next year.
It's going to be my third one. Yeah.
Well, cool. I got it for you, Nick. And I got to stick a card in there for you, too, my friend.
Oh, thanks so much, man.
Yeah, my pleasure. Nice talking to you, man.
Nice talking to you, too.
Thanks, Nick.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Nick. Okay, so before we bring the next gentleman in, we have a couple that couldn't make it with us. The first one we're going to do is, his name is John, and he gets two of them.
Cool.
Chose the Hasbro and the Salute.
John or?
Yes, sir. John, and he is from Pennsylvania as well.
Pennsylvania. You seem to have like Pennsylvania and California seem to be the two big most, it seems like.
Yeah,
Wrestling followings in Pennsylvania and upstate New York seem like they're some of the biggest on the East Coast. Jersey, too.
The good in Jersey, too. They have good indie circuits, too.
Yes, they are.
It was the Salute and the Hasbro, brother?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Well, John, thank you, my friend. And hopefully we'll get up that way one time. I do the Hacksaw Jim Duggan stand-up show up that way.
We got another gentleman who couldn't make it with us. His name is Chris.
Okay. This is for Johnny. I got a card for you, too, John. We'll get to you, buddy.
Thanks, John. We appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Next one is Chris. He chose the Hasbro.
Cool. Chris?
He's from New York.
All right. The city, probably?
Yeah. I think New York. I don't know his exact city.
Hey, Nick Francis.
Well, usually if they say New York, yeah, it's the city, right? Yeah. Not to get it mistaken with Glens Falls. Or Mayberry, as I like to call it. What a great place to grow up in town. That was a beautiful town to grow up. Oh, let me see that again, honey. Here you go, Chris. Thanks, buddy.
Awesome. All right, and just before we bring Jeff in, just real fast, for any of the people watching, on all the streams that we have going, Hacksaw does have some nice comic books available as well. We posted those up earlier. They are really nice. They're gorgeous. I know I'm getting a couple of them myself, and you can find those and have those out to you as well. Please let me know if you want those. We can kind of work that out.
So we got Jeff coming in.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
There's Jeff.
Hey, guys.
Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, good, man. How are you?
Good. You look like my tag team partner, brother. I love it.
Fear the beards.
Yeah. Where you out of, Jeff?
I'm in Aberdeen, Maryland.
Okay, cool, man.
Yeah, you've made a few shows out here at MCW.
Yeah, sure. They put on a good show, don't they?
Yeah, real good product.
Yeah, they do. A lot of the guys, they move up from there. Yeah.
Yep.
You're still watching the shows and pretty good.
Yeah, as much as I can before I get sick of seeing the same stuff every week. But
how about AEW? Checking them out or no?
I got to tell you, I feel like they're getting better every week.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
It kind of feels like a throwback to the mid '90s WCW, which I loved.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that a lot. Cody and Jericho and those guys doing well.
Yeah.
I just talked to Jericho. I'm doing his cruise next year.
Oh, cool.
Hopefully, if it comes off, man. but WCW, they used to do the Bruise Cruise. They used to do those for a few years.
Yeah, I remember seeing commercials for that.
Right. So it's good that Jericho's doing it again. And I guess he can sing pretty well, too.
Yeah, I mean, he's made a second career out of it.
Right, yeah. Have you heard him?
Just the main stuff that he's got. I haven't listened to,
I haven't heard it, yeah. He's got to be doing it. Seems like he's having a great time, too, though.
Yeah.
Good guy, Chris.
Yeah.
So, brother, which picture would you like, my friend?
I chose the Hasbro.
Cool. And who's it for, brother?
It's for me, for Jeff.
Jeff?
Yep.
Do you have the network by any chance, Jeff?
Yeah. I'm still getting caught up on the old Nitros and old Monday Night Raws.
Yeah. I tell you, that Monday Night War, that was a hell of a time in the business, you know.
Yeah.
Cool. Jeff, I'm going to send the card down with you, too, buddy.
Oh, cool.
I was saying everybody, back when I carried a chair before the 2x4s. young Hacksaw. But that's my joke. I say Flair and Hogan call me kid.
That's got to feel good, though, right?
Yeah. And Jake says he's younger, but I don't know.
Don't buy that.
He looked pretty rough. All right. Thanks, Jeff.
All right.
Thanks so much,
Jeff.
Jeff.
Nice talking to you, man.
Thanks, Jeff. See you, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff, buddy. We love you. He's also an admin in the Asylum as well.
Yes, he is. He works with us.
Thank you, Jeff. We're going to bring Sean in.
Here comes Sean. What's up, Sean?
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
He must be having
Can anybody
connection.
hear him?
Oh,
How's it going?
There we go. Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
See you now, Sean. How's it going, buddy?
No?
We can hear you, Sean.
Can you hear us? Hey, guys.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Not too bad. How are you?
We can hear you, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Right on.
Where you out of,
All right,
buddy?
perfect. How's it going, Jim?
Good. How about yourself?
Hey, I'm Mount Forest, Ontario.
Oh, beautiful, man.
Mount Forest, Ontario.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah,
I had the chance to meet you I met you at the Fergus Goofy Noofy.
Oh, yeah. That was a good club, man. Yeah, I enjoyed that. There was a big snowstorm that night, wasn't it? Yeah, I did my stand-up show at the
right.
Goofy Noofy. Yeah, big, huge snow. What a great building. I think they had a big river right there.
Are you kidding me?
God. I think Sean is having internet issues. I know what he's dealing with. I've been there.
So Sean had the Hasbro 8x10.
Yeah, sorry we can't talk, Sean, but I'm glad you enjoyed the Goofy Noofy time up there. Which one was it, brother? The Hasbro for?
Yes, sir. And make that out to Sean.
Yep, gotcha.
Thank you so much, Sean. We love you, brother. Sorry
Thanks, Sean. You got a card in there for you too, my friend. Sorry the thing screwed up, man. Hopefully to see you again up there, man. I want to do another run. That was a good run up through there. And I got a card for you too, my friend. Whoop, good catch. All right, man. Take care, Sean.
Take care, Sean. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. Sorry, that was a mess up. That's too bad.
Hey, Hacksaw.
Uh-huh.
I heard you mention AEW a few times. Is there any chance we could see you maybe pop in over there? And
Well, you never say never, but I don't see any yet in the stars, that's for sure.
Okay.
Never say never.
All right, looks like our next gentleman is Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy, how are you, buddy?
Hey, I'm
Jeremy.
good. How are y'all?
Good, man. Where are you from, Jeremy?
Marion, North Carolina.
Okay, yeah. You're not far from me. I'm down by Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah, I was just there about 6 months ago.
Were you?
Yeah.
You still watching wrestling?
Oh, yeah. That's all I do.
Yeah. So who's your favorite nowadays?
I have to still say the Rock and Roll Express.
All right, Ricky and Robert, man. You can't go wrong. I like them, man. They your all-time favorites?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got everything. My walls are full.
Let's see your memorabilia, buddy. Oh, wow. Holy smokes, man.
That's how my whole house is.
Very cool. Yeah, Ricky and Robert are good friends of mine. They're both very good guys. I've known them for probably 35 years now.
Yeah, I see them pretty often.
Yeah, they're still doing a lot of indie. They're still going hard for their age, man. Especially Ricky. Yeah, they're both doing good though. I like it. Both those guys are good guys.
Yeah, I hate they shut everything down. They were supposed to came down to my town at the end of April.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they'll rebook it though.
Yeah, it's gonna be in August. I hope.
Yeah, hopefully you get back. So
Well,
they're your all-time favorite?
You, of course.
Oh, you should be a politician, brother. Well, cool. What autograph are we getting for you, my friend? Oh, the flag? Yeah, the salute.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is this for you, Jeremy?
Oh, yes, sir.
Certainly. You got any questions for me, brother?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You sent me.
I do have a question. How did they come up with your name, Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
Well, I came up with it. Yeah, that's why.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I own it. See, if Vince creates your character, he owns it. Like a Big Boss Man or Brutus the Barber Beefcake, when they left WWF and went to WCW, they had to change their names. But guys like me and Macho Man, Hogan, I created my own character. I own my own name. So that's a big deal to have in our business, brother.
Oh, yeah, that's very cool.
But cool. Here you go, Jeremy. I'm going to send you a card too, my friend.
Oh, okay, thank you.
All right. If you see Ricky and Robert, tell them I said hello.
I sure will. Thank
All
y'all.
right. Thank you,
Jeremy.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you.
All right, our next one on tap is Jackson.
Let's see if we can get him in here. I don't see any video. There he is.
Hey, Jackson.
Don't hear him. We don't hear you, Jackson. Let's try again.
Sometimes the guy's connections are a little.
He got this one though, Hacksaw. While we wait, if he does jump back in, he got the Hasbro.
Oh, okay.
You there?
Hey, Jackson.
Yeah.
Still can't hear nothing. Yeah.
Can you hear us, buddy?
Can't hear you, Jackson.
I think he's having trouble with his connection.
Yeah, either that or his headset.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes you have this with the signal, unfortunately. But you can make this one out too, Jackson.
Jackson.
Let's see if I can.
Give it one more shot.
That's too bad. Yeah.
Say boot him and bring him back in one more time, Rock.
Yeah. Try to get the guy. Yeah.
We'll get him back in. We got Daniel sitting here. We'll bring him in and take care of him, and then we'll try to get Jackson back.
That's for Jackson.
How's it going, Daniel?
What's going on? Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel. How's it going?
Hey, Daniel.
Good.
Oh, I love the belts behind you, brother.
Thank you. So, Jim, I don't know if you remember me or not, but
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you, brother. Right? Yes. Yeah, I know you, man. Very cool, man.
a picture of a picture of a picture.
Yeah. Here comes Dubber to say hello to you too.
Hi.
I knew that was you.
And I actually found the first one.
Yeah. You sign it.
Oh man, that's so cool, man. Very cool, brother.
Bye, Daniel.
Hi. You staying safe?
Yeah. How about yourself, buddy? Everything going good?
Yeah. Good.
How's your girlfriend, Deborah, wanted to know?
Oh, she's good.
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 Good, man. That's good to hear.
One day it's good to from girlfriend too, you know. He's not here, so I can say that.
Well, cool. It's good to see some of your collection, man.
Yeah, man. I even have right by here your wonderful book.
Oh, I tell you, catchy title.
Best wrestling.
When they did the book, you know, they called And how about the cycle of the ring? They're like, no. How about tough life, tough guy? They're like, no. How about Hacksaw, the Jim Duggan story? I'm like, okay, yeah.
Keep hitting this one, Hacksaw.
Okay, man, yeah. Brother, hope to see. Will we see you again, Daniel? Who knows?
Who knows?
No kidding, man.
Next time you come around the Florida area.
Yeah, well, the girls are down in Orlando now, so I'm going to do Hogan's shop pretty soon.
Yeah, that's why I last saw you was at Hogan's.
Yeah, at Hogan's, yeah. Yeah, I get along with Hulkster, man,
Yeah, people give a lot of BS, but
Yeah, well.
That's how it is.
Brother, good to talk to you. He's leaving, honey.
Sorry to be on it, guys.
All right. Bye.
We'll see you, brother. Good talking to you, man.
See you, Daniel. Thank you, buddy.
All right, we had a few that couldn't make it in. The first one, he chose the salute.
Cool.
He wants you to make it out to the Bastions. I'll have to spell that for you. It's BASHTONS.
Family or just the Bastions, I guess.
That's him and his wife. They call themselves the Bastions on Instagram.
Cool.
Quick pop for them.
Yeah, well, nice talking to you folks, man. The Bastions. Husband and wife?
Yep. They're
Very
from
cool.
California.
And the wife's a wrestling fan?
Yep.
She is.
All right,
Yeah,
good job,
a big
buddy.
wrestling fan, yep.
Oh, very nice. Well, hello, folks. I'm sorry we couldn't get in to say hi.
We got Jackson.
With the Bastions, and we got some cards, too. We'll send some cards. Thank you, folks. Sorry we didn't get a chance to visit.
Who'd you have, Rocky?
Jackson looks like he got his connection figured out.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
We'll see if we can get him in here. There you are.
Jackson.
See, his
Here,
sound's
buddy.
not working.
It's the sound.
Don't give up on us, though, brother. Keep trying.
The video's there. The sound's not.
They'll get the good
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, great.
It might be his headset. He's like, I'll just wave. I'm happy
You
to
can
wave.
hear us. Can you hear us?
He can hear us. Okay.
We can't hear him.
Tell him to type it.
Oh, well.
Is it muted?
Yeah.
at your end or anything?
Type it.
Yeah, go ahead and
Rocky.
relay it to him. Go ahead, Jackson. I can see what you're typing. Do it in the private chat like you've been doing, brother.
Yeah, I can see it.
Good idea from Deborah. Tell him to type to.
Oh, that was Celia.
He has a
you
question
don't.
about
Okay.
Fritz Von Erich.
Chris Von Erich?
Fritz.
Fritz Von Erich.
What's your question about Fritz and their family overall? I'm guessing how were they?
Yeah.
And
Yes, Fritz Von Erich. Well, I met Fritz originally when I was playing football for SMU, and he suggested wrestling. But I thought football, I was going to play football in the pros for 10 years. So I'm like, geez, I don't think so. So I went to the Atlanta Falcons in 1977, had 2 knee surgeries. I went up to the Toronto Argonauts in 78. Was an offensive guard. I really didn't have a future. I gave Fritz a call, and Fritz opened up the door to wrestling for me. And I went down there and I started wrestling as Big Jim Duggan. And then I went up to New York and I worked for Vince McMahon Sr. as Big Jim Duggan. But he sent me to Hawaii, where I worked for Peter Maivia. And then I went to Georgia, Pensacola, San Antonio, and that's where I became Hacksaw in San Antonio. Yeah, but Fritz opened the door for me.
Jackson says, how do you feel about their family curse?
It's horrible. Yeah, the family curse. It's true. I mean, because they had everything. Even as young kids, the folks, they had all the money, all the cars, all the girls. They were just so jaded. I think it was a shame, but it is that's how it's known. The Von Erich curse sure is, Jackson. Yeah. But the last one's doing good though. He's in Hawaii. Which picture are we getting for Jackson, brother?
Oh, I think we signed it already. The Hasbro. We did that one for him already.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll show you, Jackson, which picture we got, the Hasbro. We'll get this to you, okay, my friend?
Thanks, Jackson. We're sorry your audio. He said we did that
You want
already.
to take a screenshot? Yeah. Take a screenshot, buddy.
And Jackson already had his conversation. He made it out to you already, buddy. We're good.
Good.
That's covered.
Thanks, Jackson. I'll send you a card too, my friend. I got a card for you too, buddy.
Thanks, Jackson.
Thanks, Brett.
Thanks, Jackson.
We have another gentleman who couldn't make it with us. His name is William.
Archie, I'm going to take that mic from you.
What did I do?
When you yawn, you're putting your mic in your mouth.
I'm covering my. I'm sorry. I stayed up all night. It's not my fault.
I tried to hold
I
it
thought I
back.
put you to sleep, Archie. You know, I got
No. I was excited about meeting you today, Mr. Duggan. That's all it was. Sleep.
Who was the for, brother? Two.
It's make it to the Doll Man.
Go Man.
Doll Man. DOLL Man. That's his nickname. We call him the Doll Man.
The Doll Man.
Yeah.
There's a couple of jokes there, fellas.
We don't call them dolls in our community.
They're action figures.
That's right.
Right.
My brother-in-law calls
All
them
right,
dolls.
Doll Man. I like it, my friend. We got this for you. And, of course, we'll send a card in there, too.
All right. We had another gentleman who couldn't make it with us. His name is also Nick.
Hi, Nick.
This one.
The young Hacksaw.
Yeah.
I was like, when's lunch? Nick, where's Nick from?
Let me see if he asked us to shout anything out. Nick is from Waco, Texas.
Oh, cool, man. Waco. Baylor Bears.
You want to come meet Hacksaw? Come on.
I'm an old SMU Mustang. We used to play Baylor every year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hello, little one.
Jim, this is my granddaughter, Winter. She just wants to say hi.
Hello, beautiful. That's the way most people react when they meet me.
Oh, no, she just woke up from a nap.
Here you go, Nick. We'll get you a card also, my friend.
That's my son, John.
Hi, Johnny. How you doing, young guy?
His first wrestling he was exposed to was the old school wrestling. We're all, WWF and WCW, so he's a big fan of yours.
Cool. That's nice to hear, man. Nice to be remembered this many years later,
Definitely.
All right, we had another gentleman who couldn't make it with us. His name is Scott, and he wants this one.
Scotty with the salute. Does Scott say where he's from? Guess you're not going to tell me, huh, David?
I'm looking now. Sorry.
Slapping.
Yeah. I got feelings too,
He's from Kentucky.
Pardon?
It took me a second.
Where's he from, Goldie?
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Beautiful. I love Kentucky. Well, Scott, here we go. Thank you, my friend. Sorry we didn't get a chance to visit, but we got a card for you too, brother. Thank you, man. Thanks, Scotty.
And we have one more. Let me see if he asked for any shout out for anything. 1 second. Thanks to all of these gentlemen for getting these. Sorry you couldn't make it with us. It's going to be to Chris. And he chose the salute as well.
Oh, cool.
And he is from, it looks like he's in South Carolina as well, Bennettsville.
Oh, cool. Bennettsville, right down the road. And it's Chris?
Yep, to Chris.
Hello, Chris. Sorry you couldn't join us, buddy. Hopefully next time. Of course, always look for me if you're in beautiful downtown Lugoff.
All right, we had an order from the Asylum Wrestling Store.
I'm sorry?
We just had an order from the wrestling store. He would like this one as well.
Cool.
And make it out to Keith.
Keith?
And
well, thank you, man.
I don't know where Keith is from.
I'm yawning. You don't know where people are from. Somebody ate chips earlier. What's going on here?
Archie, you yawn one more time, I'm going to boot you.
I muted my mic the last time I yawned, so this way you wouldn't hear me.
As long as he's just yawning, not other bodily functions.
Hacksaw, just a quick from the chat. Steve Hammond said that he would have loved to have met you, but it was a bad time financially, and he just wants to say hi.
Well, hi, brother. I can understand that, man, and thanks for saying hello, my friend. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you. This is for Keith. We got a card for you also, Keith, my friend.
Okay, Sean Ashton, who actually paid for a meet and greet but couldn't make it, and you already signed for him, he wants to because he can't. His internet is terrible right now. Who gave you the nickname the Convict? Who came up with that gimmick? Okay.
Guilty.
I got to own that, but you know the story. I wore a mask in Hawaii, working for Maivia, the High Chief Peter Maivia.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm trying to figure out what can I do different to dress up my character as the convict, because I'm a young kid, So I decided I'd put little C's on my mask, for the convict. And I'd run down to the ring, and the fans were like, "Convict, convict. Why'd you put those ears on your mask?" I said, "They're not ears, they're C's for the convict."
All right, so
that didn't work well.
I have a comic book, edition 1.
Edition 1, beautiful. That's this one right here.
And this was the gentleman you met earlier. And if you can sign it to Brian.
Brian?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Brian.
Yep, you met him a little bit earlier.
Brian Santoro. Is that who it was?
Mr. Santoro, and he is from Leola, Pennsylvania.
Oh, cool, man. Very nice. Well, I hope you enjoy the comic book. It kind of just talks about a little bit of my career and stuff, and wrestling the Royal Rumbles in there too. So enjoy it, brother. We'll send you a card also. Thanks, man.
Awesome.
All right, I got one more comic book, edition 1.
Okay.
One second. I just want to see if he wants to personalize. Okay, he does. If you can make this out to Carl.
Carl?
Yep.
C-A-R-L, I guess, right?
Yep, and he's from Cleveland, Ohio.
Ah. What a great wrestling town that is, man.
Carl's a big Hasbro guy, big Hasbro collector.
Well, it's amazing how many folks collect that stuff, you know what? I mean, they're great collectibles, though. Thanks, Carl. Got a card for you, too, my friend, and enjoy the comic and start collecting them.
And I think we have someone coming backstage, Rocky.
Yep, we got. Well, he didn't put his name in, but
I think it's Thomas Hernandez.
What's his first name?
Thomas.
Thomas.
Yep.
You got Thomas coming in. What's up, Thomas?
Hi, everybody. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Where are you out of? Where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
Okay.
Yes, I was born in Staten Island, but raised in New Jersey, and I just wanted to say that I joined the Marine Corps. Went in for 9/11.
Thank you for your service, brother.
Yeah.
You.
It was
Thomas.
You carrying that flag to the ring. It certainly meant a lot to me.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah, and I
do a lot with the military, and it's been my honor to carry our flag all over the world, brother. I still this day I just do. I was down at Sam Houston in San Antonio about 8 months ago, and still do a lot with the military, man. It's great. How long you been out?
Oh man, it was a lifetime ago. I got out in 2007, but
Are you still watching wrestling then?
Here and there, but I'm a real classic fan. From your era.
That's a nice way to put it, brother. I love it. The old timers and the classics.
No, it really was. It was a different era for me, man. I got the network now, and I watch a lot of the old stuff. I really don't watch any of the new stuff much anymore, but you were a huge inspiration to me, and I was at one of your live shows. I watched you wrestle plenty of times, and You really instilled a sense of patriotism in me at a young age. So thank you.
Thank you very much, brother.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, brother. That means a lot, man. It really does, man.
Yeah, thank you. I'm very glad to add. I have a whole collection of signatures. I got everybody from your era on my wall.
Who's your all-time favorite? Your Hogan, Macho Man, Warrior, Piper?
I honestly, the Undertaker. I work in cemeteries now because of him.
Oh.
So I was very inspired by wrestling, as you can see.
Yeah, it seemed to affect you. Yeah. I tell you, Taker, what a great run that guy has had. He's had better than Hogan, anybody. Taker's a good man, too. Everybody, you won't hear a bad word about Taker. Great, but also a good guy, which is rare because usually guys get that big, their head's hard to get in the dressing room. But Taker's a good man. Can you get an autograph for you, brother?
Yes, please.
Which one we got for him, David?
Mr. Thomas is getting a salute.
Oh, beautiful. I love that one, man. For you, Thomas?
If you could, just no personalization. I don't have any of them personalized.
Cool. Yeah, my pleasure, buddy. Have you ever been to the live matches at all?
Sure have. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. But recently, though.
No, I haven't been. I have to say, I watched WrestleMania without the crowd, and I know a lot of people were kind of disappointed with that, but I thought it was one of the most artistic things I've ever seen, and I bet you there'll be nothing like that ever again.
There won't. No. Hey, Thomas, I noticed your cat go by, so I just wanted to say.
Oh.
Yeah, we got cats. Oh, cool,
Four of them.
Yeah. Well, nice talking to you, man. Really nice talking to you, my friend.
Yeah, good meeting you, Hacksaw. Ho!
Let's do it together, Thomas. Let's go, guys. Ho! Thanks, brother.
Thanks, Thomas.
All right, so we have another gentleman who can't make it with us. He's going to get both of these.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you guys.
We have a gentleman who couldn't make it. He's going to get both of these.
Cool. Let me just finish this real quick. You can get the Hall of Fame on Thomas's. Okay, sorry. Which ones we got, brother?
We're going to get both of these.
Ones, and who are they for?
You can just, no personalization. These are for Luis, but just make them, sign them Hacksaw Hall of Fame.
Cool, yeah.
Luis ordered these on the store. I don't know where he's from, unfortunately.
Well, hello, my friend. They can hear us, right? Or at least tune in later on.
Sure can.
Thank you, my friend. Let's see. You got the. I thought that's a unique picture. I don't see many of those. I like those.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Hacksaw with a flag. It's nothing fancy, Dan, about Hacksaw. Jim Duggan, just a 2x4 and the flag of the United States of America. I'm starting to fire up now, brother. Sorry, guys.
Love the passion.
Where's Hogan now, huh?
Wrap it around his head.
These are not for anybody. They're just autographed. These weren't personalized for nobody, right? These last two?
No, sir.
So I guess on the just leave them blank. I guess on the post-it notes.
You can put Louise on the post-it.
Louise?
Louis. Yep.
Louis. Gotcha. Boom. Like a well-oiled machine here is running like this. You know?
We got one of our viewers, Christopher Gregg. He said you were always his favorite. You inspired him to join the U.S. Army.
Wow. Wow.
So I think we're about ready to wrap things up there, Jim.
Cool.
Yeah. How you feeling?
You want to say something for we're still on, right, guys?
Yeah, we're still live.
There's just a gentleman just said who inspired to join the Army, and of course the other gentleman we just talked to about joining the Marine Corps. I tell you, fellas, you can't imagine what it feels like to have some young man come and tell you that you've inspired them to join the service of our country, to defend our country. I tell you, it's moving to hear that. It's humbling to hear that. But I just want to throw that out, guys.
It truly is. Truly is.
But
I tell you what, Jim. Honestly, you've been a symbol for the flag behind me for your whole life, man. When I was growing up and I seen Hacksaw Jim Duggan, it was all about patriotism and all about showing that flag. And as a kid, seeing you coming down to the ring, just constant waving it back and forth and yelling. Yeah, you were larger than life. You made the flag bigger than it ever could by itself. I mean, it was just you guys just reflected each other, and it was an honor growing up and watching you.
Absolutely.
Well,
bring the patriotism to the ring, because it meant a lot to a lot of us.
That meant so much to me, especially because so often when I was carrying our flag, our troops were at war. And I'll tell you, one of my favorite keepsakes, my daughter doesn't know where it is, but a state police officer a few years ago came up and he had a American flag that he had taken off his uniform when he was in the service. And he told a story that they were in the middle of a firefight in Afghanistan. There was a lull in the firefight. And all of a sudden, one of the guys in one foxhole went, ho! Another guy started, ho! And the whole place started chanting USA. And this state police officer had been carrying this flag for years to hand it to me.
That's beautiful, man.
What do you say?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I mean, that's my favorite keepsake of all the things I ever have. This flag this soldier gave to me. It's amazing, humbling. But thank you, fellas. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed talking with the folks. Of course, Rocky works me harder than Vince ever did. I'll tell you that.
I think Josh just joined us. Josh is the one that makes your fantastic magnets.
Oh yeah, thanks, Josh. Yeah, my family loves them. I have 3 older.
Let's see if I can get him in here. Let's see if I can get him in here. He may be having connection problems, but he might be on the road. Let's see if he can.
Well, you can tell. I tell the guys. I have 3 older sisters, 2 daughters. Those are the biggest hit of anything, man. Those and the gimmick WWE shirts. That's the 2 favorites of anything I got.
Are those shirts pretty comfortable?
Yeah, they're not bad. It's a WWE. They're like $80. So I asked them if they send me a few. They sent me 2.
We can't afford to send you more than 2, but
I think, okay, I was lucky to get 2. I wasn't bitching, man.
So, just real quick, if anybody, he still has some left. If you love the comics, get with me before he gets these shipped out to us to get your items out. I'll get you a comic signed. So get with me quick if you want one of those beautiful comics. I know I'm getting one of each. So get in on that. Shoot me a private message. Contact us on the pages. However you want to do it, get in on that while he still has some left.
Well, I don't know if Blevs is going to make it in here. He must be in a dead spot somewhere.
No.
I think you're just keeping him out on purpose, Rocky.
Look, it's out of my hands right there.
I just ripped it.
The circle. There he is. Hacksaw, you're my father. His connection's garbage wherever he's at. It's froze up.
Is that really him?
Yeah, that's him.
Hey, brother, can you hear us?
Can you hear us, Blevs?
Thumbs up, Blev.
Come on, Blevs.
Can you hear us?
You got the thumbs up right there, but
I'd say his lag is probably bad or something.
Well, his magnets are a huge hit.
He's a super big fan of yours, Jim. He loves making those for you. He's got a lot of different ones out there that everybody's falling in love with. He's got some Macho and Yokozuna. And
what a great idea, though. You know. That's a great idea.
I got one of my buddy right here. This is one of our fallen brothers. About a year.
That warrior.
That is our good friend Rex Backus. He He passed away about a year and a half ago from cancer. So Josh made a magnet of him. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's with us in spirit.
I can read. Yeah, it's bad. So many guys are gone.
So yeah, but I think we're ready to wrap things up, Jim. I really appreciate all your time and your family helping out with your event.
Well, my pleasure, guys. And
we couldn't have done it without you.
Now, this is obviously better than just sitting around not doing nothing. So thanks for having me on, and let me know if we can ever do anything else or I can help you with anything. Just give me a holler. You know that.
It's been an absolute pleasure, buddy, and hopefully we can have you back on, and we'll do some merch or something like that. Maybe some 2x4s or something.
Yeah. You got other guys. You got a hold of Nobsy, right?
Yeah, I think they're coming in the 27th, I believe.
Good, yeah. Good.
Yeah. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, most of the guys are okay. You met most of them. Most of the guys are a few pain in the asses, but
yeah, comes with the territory.
Yeah, you met that Duggan yet?
All
right, guys.
We want to thank
much, fellas.
Hacksaw and the Asylum for coming out. And if we could just get one more big ho from everybody.
Only we're going to do it together, guys.
We're going to do it together.
Ready?
2, 1.
Ho! Hey, Jim, stick around real quick. We're going to end the live broadcast, and we'll get you squared away here. Hold on. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you participating in our show. We got another one coming up next weekend on Saturday, the 6th, with Kevin Nash at 6 p.m. So stay tuned to the pages and the groups, and we'll be posting up all the info on that. So take care, stay safe, and we'll see you here again in the virtual asylum.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Everyone.